877-781-6559 or go to estatesroadshow.com and follow Estates Roadshow on Facebook to see all upcoming events.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart. Just complete the purchase. Hurry. This deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
How can you free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network.
I got mine.
I got mine.
Chevrolet Silverado's under $30,000. Equinox under $25,000. Trax under $20,000. You're just minutes away from the bargain of your life.
I got mine. This is Bill from Cape Coral, Florida. I drove over 100 miles to get my bargain at Maher Chevrolet and saved thousands.
Maher Chevrolet, St. Petersburg. MaherChevy.com. Chevrolet together. Let's drive.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
My name is Drew. Pronounced with the O.
It's In Your Face with Drew Garabo.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Seize the day. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may.
Live from the 102.5 The Bone Studios in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Drew Garabo. Live.
Let me down. No, they didn't.
So I turn the other way and I carry on anyhow. That's why I'm telling you I just want to celebrate. Yeah. Another day of living.
Yeah.
I just want to
Good afternoon and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. My name is Drew Garabo. He is Maurice. Thank you to Setting Show, JP, and the Mike Calta Show for another day of exceptional live radio right here in Tampa Bay. Live local radio at that. The big winner today on the Bone is Abby of the Scott and Abby Show, or Abby and Scott Show. She is a heat seeker, and I have mad respect for that as a fellow heat seeker. Doesn't matter if they're talking about you, as long as they're talking about you.
Drubert, I'll never get her name wrong again. I was texting you, hey, that Angela. Oh, I know it's Abby now.
Hey, Mom. If you'd like to join us by telephone, we certainly love that. We thrive off of that. It's 800-771-1025. Thank you so much to Maurice for filling in on Friday. That actually allowed me to get through Saturday, which, if you were listening to our marathon hushed golf broadcast out at Innisbrook and the Valspar Championship, which was a lot of fun, by the way. We had probably one of the best on-air interviews with anyone, let alone former athlete. Rondé Barber sat down with us and talked to us for like 40 minutes, and I talked to Rondé a couple of times, both on and off the air. But for some reason, the chat that John Senning and I had with him at the Valspar Championship, maybe because he was in his element, he's the Copperhead head. Just a great chat. But I could feel, as I was talking to him, things going south. Last week, I thought I was among those of you who were profoundly affected by the pollen in the air. There has just been a ton of it. I've never really been that affected by pollen, but for some reason, I thought since there was so much of it, that's why my sinuses were congested on like Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, however, when my voice began to betray me, that is when I realized, oh, no, this isn't pollen, dumbass. This is the world's worst timed upper respiratory infection, because 6 hours on Tuesday, 6 hours on Wednesday, filling in for John, and then 6 hours on Thursday, which turned into 5 hours because we just couldn't do a final hour. They were packing up everything. The golf tournament was over for the day. And then I texted Maurice, who had planned to take the day off, and I said, I don't know what I'm going to do about tomorrow. I've got Sean Daly coming in. He'll do most of the talking, but I got no voice. And thank you so much for filling in, because
of course.
I rested all day, drank a lot of throat comfort tea, got a good night's sleep, dragged my ass out there on Saturday to just a spectacular day, one of the most gratifying days of my life, let alone my broadcasting career. It was just from planning and execution from Corey Cardinal and Mike O and Heather and their team, to the execution by Pin Chasers, to all of our salespeople who sold the hell out of this thing, to every single one of you who donated, to everyone who showed up and everyone who sponsored. All in all, it was one of the most fulfilling days of my entire life. One of those life-affirming days when you look around and you forget that the world around us is a dystopian hellscape and is crumbling to smithereens. You can forget about that temporarily when you see the smiles on faces that we saw at Pin Chasers Veterans. That's Veterans location, John, Veterans location on Saturday. So many people to thank, and I'm sorry if I leave anyone out. I'm invariably going to do that. But just real quick, Pin Chasers, our host, Achieva Credit Union, our sponsor, all of the people who sponsored and bought lanes, from Just Call Mo and Fran Hosh, to my buddy Nathan and Green Turtle, to 2001, to Scoopy Nutrition, to Caliente in full effect. Those are some of my nearest and dearest friends that showed up, to literally everyone. Bushman, I see you, the United Candy Dispensers, just anyone and everyone who bought a lane or a single spot. Thank you. And to everyone here in the building that showed up as well, that was just one special damn day. From Mike Calta and Galvin showing up, which I did not expect at all, but was delighted by. Not nearly as delighted as Jacob 2 times was. I mean, the smile on that dude's face. He probably thinks we threw the bowling tournament for him.
Why wouldn't he?
That's just how Jacob rolls. And, to Johnny B, Joj, Senning, Diz, you, Mo, all of our promo people. I saw Christy Knight there, all of our salespeople. Just the most special day possible, and we were able to present my man Craig from the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay with a check for $33,000, and then additionally on top of that, I think there was like an extra $1,000 on there somehow. So I think we raised over $34,000. Todd Wright donated a round of golf at at Plantation Palms. Danielle was in the house. Sean Daly showed up and was huge. Britt So Much earned the Brian P. Kelly Memorial Trophy for raising over $2,500 on her side hustle. Jason Meter, John Brennan, Chris Dixon, Richard, Scotty, Simone, BL, and the Sports Chicks. This was just an unbelievable day. My dearest Sarah, who was just a rock for me all day. And I got to say, the most emotional moment of the day for me, I've been thinking about asking Ashley, Chase's fiance, if she thought that he could make it, because our coworker and really dear friend Chase was diagnosed with colon cancer. Seems like about a month ago, maybe a little bit more. And he has not made an appearance in public since. But I don't want to ask, because if they can't make it, that's probably going to bum them out. You know what I mean? So I figured if they can make it, they'll probably stop by. I'm sure they knew about it. Well, wouldn't you know, one of the first things I see after setting up was Chase and his fiance. And man, what an inspirational moment that was, that dude dragged his ass down there and supported our event. This was an incredible day. I can't say enough about all the smiles on the faces of all the people there, especially in the Down syndrome community. My sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew Will, just an absolutely incredible day. So thank you all so very much. David, of course, and the Achieva crew were just awesome, and I'm just floating on sunshine. It was just a really, really special day. So thank you, and thanks to everybody who listens to this show, because whether you know it or not, you listening to this show, especially if you've done so for several years, you have allowed me to stay on the radio in Tampa Bay for 15 years and do an event like that. So this doesn't happen without your support. So thank you. We're all part of something bigger. I truly believe that, and you help me. You help me fulfill my destiny, which is to make this world a better place through this radio program. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
What's going on, Drew? How are we doing today?
Oh, real good. Thank you, man. How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you for asking.
Good.
I need a little bit of advice from you.
Oh, well, and I'm more than happy to dispense even more than a little bit of advice. I'll give you a lot of advice if you want it.
Absolutely. The more the merrier, I think, is the saying.
It is indeed. What's up?
So I have been, it's a relationship advice.
Oh,
so
here we go. We're going Drew Lila right out the chute. This is awesome. Thank you.
I've been in a relationship for about the past 6 months now, and it has been absolutely great.
Okay. Things. By the way, if you're in a relationship for 6 months and things are not absolutely great, get out of that relationship, because that's supposed to be what they call the salad years.
You ride it through, see where it takes you.
Not at 6 months. 6 months, if it ain't great, you get the hell out.
But she has a very, very, very psychotic ex, and she let me know at the beginning. And we just found out that he's been following us and stalking us, and his entire family is doing such. And she hasn't had any contact with him that I was aware of.
Yeah.
And I woke up Saturday morning to her phone going off and him texting him. And I confronted her about it, and she got very defensive and was like, I just unblocked him the other day because he was trying to get into my dad's neighborhood and talk to him about me. He showed up at her dad's restaurant multiple times. I just want to know what your guys' advice should be. Should I let her do her thing and talk to him and try to get him to leave us alone? Or do you think there's more to the story than what she's telling me?
It's a great question, and I'm really honored that you would trust us with this situation. Initially, as soon as you said we've been in a relationship for 6 months and it's been happy, but there's a psycho ex, initially I was like, well, some people have ex issues, and that can be a hurdle to get over. But hearing the whole thing unfold, just my personal take on it, okay? I would run. I would head for the hills. I would just be like, look, and here's my deciding factor. The fact that she unblocked him means that there is a part of her that either thrives off this drama, creates this drama, or at the very least tolerates this drama. You don't need that type of aggravation in your life. My advice is to head for Z Hills and get the hell out of there. Maurice, what do you think?
I think you should hang up the phone right now, delete her contact information, and never see that bitch again. You are an incident looking for a place to happen, brother.
Oh, hey, oof, yeah. I hate to say this. It pains me to say Maurice is right, but Maurice is absolutely right on this one. There are people, and I've been one of them, I suppose, in my past, but not to that level, that just cannot let someone go from their life. And I don't get it. They don't value the partner while they have them, and then when the partner decides to move on without them, they go psycho and do anything they can to keep that person in their orbit. You don't want to be around someone like that,
and
guy.
she can't help that. But what the major mistake she made, you don't have contact with this guy for 6 months. Now you decide to have contact. Everything you may have gained in those 6 months, you just threw away because you have now said to this person, all of this bad behavior I did worked and it got you to contact me. So he's only going to double down on it now. Yeah. That was a huge mistake for her to unblock him and contact him.
I'll give you a little something that happened in my life and how I worked through something not quite similar, but in the same vein, if you will. When Sarah and I first got together, her ex-husband did not handle the breakup well. Losing a woman like that, Sarah's literally the best woman I've ever met in my entire life, and I would have a bad reaction if she left me, but I would eventually get over it. I don't know that 7 years later that the dude has still gotten over it. I've made attempts to be friendly, etc., and clearly that's not welcome, whatever. So there was something that happened very early in the game where he got a hold of my number and called me and made a threat. And I had a weird reaction to it because I had just gotten out of 2 relationships, not one, but 2 relationships full of drama, one with a restraining order and an arrest, and the other one just about the same thing. So I was very averse to that. So when that happened, I was like, well, I just don't want this in my life. This woman's great, and we've been friends for years, but I'm not going to deal with that. It took me about 2 days before I realized, you know what? She can't help that. She's not contributing to it. I'm in love with her. So here we are 7 years later, still doing awesome. So you can deal with drama if it's one-sided. Just honest opinion, my man. It sounds kind of like your lady might like the drama just a little bit.
Yeah, I think you might be right. She is all about drama.
Yeah, you don't need that, dude. Find someone who loves you that can give you the peace of mind and support you, dog.
And yours wasn't a situation, Drew, correct me if I'm wrong, where there was stalking, months and months and months worth of stalking, and the family joining in as well, and people showing up at relatives' places.
Dude.
I mean, you've got a gang of
Yeah.
You got a gang of stalkers, bruh.
Yeah, you got to cut and run, my dude. There are plenty of other, I hate to say this, fish in the sea, dumb expression, but I know. But there are, dude. How old are you?
22.
My God, man. You're my son's age, and he went through drama with exes too. So, there's someone out there that you're going to be 10 times as crazy about with none of the drama. So I urge you firmly to run away from this thing, man.
Will do. I'll keep y'all guys updated on everything that happens.
Please do. Good luck, dude. I know it sucks. You find someone, you want to work through it, but in 6 months, if you're seeing that already, you got to go.
Yeah, and you feel sorry for her.
Sure.
But
why would you unblock the guy's number?
Reestablishing contact it really just validates everything that he did.
Yeah. And there are manipulative people who can get you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. But if she's going to be with you, she's got to leave that drama behind. And I don't know that she's ready to do that. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. We solve most relationship problems, some effectively. Who are you?
Hey, leave that human alone. Run, brah. Run.
Yeah, I think we said that. But thank you very much. I appreciate you.
There were a lot of people probably screaming at the radio.
Yeah, I would imagine so. I imagine there are quite a few people out there. Even my mom is sending me psycho knife emojis. So. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, buddy. It's CJ.
Hey, CJ from Jersey. What's up with that? What's up with yourself? How you doing, dear?
Good, sweetie. How are you guys doing?
Really, really good. How's everything with you, Catherine James? I always wonder what CJ stands for.
Oh, it's Christine Joyce. It's that's
so close.
Everybody calls me CJ.
Joyce. Joyce is such a. My first wife's stepmother's name was Joyce, and I think she's the only Joyce that I've ever met.
Yes.
That's such a weird name.
It is. That's my mother's name, so
Joyce.
I guess that's why.
Oh, your mom. So your mom gave you her name as your middle name. That's interesting. That explains a lot.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So what's up?
Well, you guys are giving advice, and I know.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
listen to that. So, okay, but this is a relationship, but not a man-woman relationship or romantic relationship.
Oh my God, are you with an animal?
Oh, good God, no.
Okay.
This is just something because you have kids. And I was just curious about your opinions and you guys don't, but I have a child who is an adult.
Well, Maurice and I both have children wwho are adults, by the way. We both have adult children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yours is 22. I don't know how old Mo's is.
Well, I have one that's 40.
Yeah, Mo's got some serious ass adult kids.
And another that's 22.
Yeah. So we got it covered.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. So this one's 29, or will be 29 in a minute.
Okay.
And an evil child. If I know that sounds terrible.
It does.
For a mom to say that.
It does.
I know it does.
Yep, it does.
But I have been giving and loving so much throughout his life. The way he has treated me, zero respect.
Okay.
Zero. I mean, just the most vile things you could say to a mom.
Oh, my.
Yeah. And I honestly did not do anything wrong. He's got some serious anger issues. And I just wanted your opinion. If something like that happened, I just cut him off and just don't speak with him anymore. And have you ever met anyone?
Yeah.
Like where that's happened?
Yeah. I've met. I know people who are estranged from their kids for similar things. Some involving, pretty severe things like drug addiction. Some involving, mental issues, etc.
Right.
It's sad. Don't get me wrong. It's tragic when a kid doesn't at least appreciate the family that brought him into the world and helped raise him and gave him money and clothing and food and shelter and all that. But it does happen. If you feel like you are being disrespected and you feel like that relationship brings nothing but angst, sorrow, and frustration to your life, I think you owe it to your son. This is just my armchair take. I think you owe it to him to at least have a conversation about it. Don't just cut him off without an explanation. You say, look, here's a heart-to-heart. I feel disrespected by you. It brings me so much sadness to say this, but you don't treat me like I deserve to be treated. We're both adults. And if you can't treat me right, then I can't talk to you.
May I just say this very quick?
Of course.
it's been going on for 10 years, and unfortunately his father committed suicide. But he has said things to me where he said the wrong person, the wrong parent committed suicide. That's just the level of vileness
that is vile.
Comes out of, right?
Yeah, I would still have a convo with them. I mean, look.
Which I have. I have.
All right.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm giving you advice. I would have a chat with them about why you're cutting him off, but I think if he said something like that to you, even repeatedly, I think you're well within your right to walk away as a parent.
Okay, I have one question.
Here's Maurice with the question.
One question. If he is said as such, and you have been dealing with this for 10 years, why is he still in your life? In what capacity is he near you?
That's a good question, Maurice.
Well, great question. You're right. And he's, because he's my son, and I'm a mom.
But I mean, does he live with you? Or, I mean, clearly he would not be, so he doesn't come to see you, right?
Oh, no.
Does he ask you for money?
Oh, he has many, many times.
You don't give it to him, right?
Oh, I did.
All right. You did?
Oh, yes. Like to a tune of $100,000, yes, over the years.
Yeah, I think you're okay in walking away from it, CJ. It's sad. I hate to suggest that to you, but yes, don't beat yourself up over it. You are well within your rights to walk away.
Beat yourself up over the fact you should have walked away $90,000 worth.
Yeah, that's true. Giving him $10,000
or a long time
or
ago.
whatever you did to not raise him correctly. But that's neither here nor there. But we got a hotline call. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate
Love you guys.
Love you back. This is a very special guest we have right here. This is insane that we get to talk to this guy. When Billy Owens, our guest booker, Billy the Phone Freak, when he sent me this information that we will be talking to this musical legend that we are about to talk to, I didn't believe it. I was like, there's just no way. I saw this dude on the home box office before I was even a teenager. The Beach Boys had a special, and I can't remember, maybe Central Park, maybe somewhere else, and man, it looked like Mike Love was just having the time of his life. I remember being a kid and thinking to myself, this dude is on stage living the life of his dreams as the front man to the Beach Boys, and the Beach Boys will be playing all around the area the next couple of days or so. Tuesday, which will be tomorrow, King Center in Melbourne. This Thursday at the Seminole Hard Rock Tampa Event Center. May I please welcome to the show the legendary Mike Love. How you doing, Mike?
Yes, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Man, I'm really good. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it. It's an honor to speak with you.
Oh, thank you very much. You must have a whale of a time there.
We definitely do. We have a real good time talking about the stuff we talk about. But then when I saw that we would be speaking to a Beach Boy, let alone frontman Mike Love, I was over the moon. That Endless Summer album that you guys put out, the double album in the early 1980s, lived on my record player forever, Mike. Thank you for all the great music.
That's awesome. We still play a lot of songs from that album. People love them.
I mean, how could they not? From Help Me Rhonda, Little Deuce Coupe, California Girls, Surfing USA, Surfing.
They're all hits, Drew.
This may be a really dumb question. Do you surf, Mike Love?
Well, occasionally, if it's a kinder and gentler wave, yeah. We keep pretty busy though, traveling around the world, and not everybody has an ocean across the USA, I've come to find out.
No, they cannot all be surfing like California. You go to Iowa, you go to Kansas, and you'll be surfing in a wave pool, Mike Love.
That's right. Yes, this is true. Well, these challenges are to be met with fortitude, and we just have a good time doing what we do, which is entertaining people and reincarnating those great songs night after night.
You wrote the lyrics and the melody to the Beach Boys' first ever song in the fall of 1961 with Brian Wilson, leading to the signing of the band by Capitol Records. Do you have a good recollection of those moments when you guys were just getting together, writing fun songs, and a record company came a-calling and said, hey, we'd like to pay you for these great little ditties?
Well, I do have recollection. As a matter of fact, when it came to surfing, which is bump, bump, dip, 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 bump, bump, dip, 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 it was kind of like our own little doo-wop kind of thing, but we were the first people to do lyrics about the art and sport of surfing. And the next couple of tunes we did was Surf and Safari, and we realized at that point in time that not everybody had an ocean. So we did a car song, 409. She's real fine, my 409.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the first of several car songs you did. 409, Little Do Scoop, and Shut Down, and I Get Around, and Fun, Fun, Fun come to mind.
Yep.
T-Bird. Daddy
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I remember those days very well.
Why did her daddy take the T-Bird away? She's got a daddy's car and she cruised through the hamburger stand. Now she forgot all about the light. Okay, so she told her dad that she was going to the library, and then she ended up having fun.
Yeah.
And then
Now,
dad,
it turns out that little white lie's been used by hundreds of millions of people when they first get their driver's license. They have to borrow the parents' car, right?
Oh, yeah.
That became the subject matter that we made into a song called Fun, 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 which we perform every single night. It's a great song. We love doing it.
I love it. We're speaking with the great Mike Love, the Beach Boys, with special guest John Stamos, by the way. We'll be at the King Center in Melbourne tomorrow night, and right here in Tampa at the Seminole Hard Rock Tampa Event Center this Thursday night, doing it for 6 decades and bringing so much joy to Americans and others throughout the world. Yes, Maurice.
When you guys first welcomed John Stamos into the fold, did you imagine him still being there behind the skins?
You know what? We didn't realize that he was as great a drummer as he really is. He loves nothing more than coming out and playing drums, and we'll back him up on that song Forever, which was a song done by my cousin Dennis. It was performed on the episode where Uncle Jesse got married on Full House.
Oh.
But because we were on Full House with John, we've been seen by and heard by millions of people who have listened to that over the years, since 1988 when Kokomo became a #1 record.
Yeah, breathe new life into the band as well because of the movie Cocktail, I believe, with Tom Cruise. That had to be a pretty cool moment when the world finds out about Kokomo, and then boom, Beach Boys get a third, if not fourth, breath of life, right, Mike?
That's right. Well, the thing is about that sold several million copies, that album, and I've been told by the record company that had it that. Our song was the primary reason for it to become so popular.
Oh, I mean, I found out where Aruba was because of that song. I heard them singing it. I'm like, I got to find out about this Aruba place. Everybody knows Jamaica. And so, Mike, you are 85 years old and a touring musician. What an inspiration. What do you attribute your ability as an octogenarian to be able to get out there and get on stage and still entertain people after all these years?
I don't think I could even spell octogenarian. But anyway, that's not the important thing. The important thing is I feel good. My philosophy about singing is if you can't do it, don't do it. But thanks to Maharishi, who taught me Transcendental Meditation in December of 1967 when we were in Paris, I've been doing that every day since then, and it gives you more energy and clarity and ability to relax, even in the midst of all the issues that go on in your personal life and global life these days. Anyway, so I'm stay in pretty good shape. You know, I do some working out. I do some vocal coaching because I don't want to go out and embarrass myself. So if I couldn't do it, I wouldn't do it. But I love doing it because the audience response is so fantastic. And in particular, entire families can come out and bond over the Beach Boys music.
Transcendental meditation fascinates me, the TM way of thinking. I know Howard Stern does it, director David Lynch as well. Now I find out Mike Love does it as well. I believe Donovan, the classic singer, does it. In a brief elevator pitch, like, what's the difference between regular meditating and transcendental meditating, Mike Love?
The word transcendental comes into play, because transcending means to go beyond. So what you do when you do TM, or transcendental meditation, is you go up beyond meditation. See, meditation and prayer and positive thinking are all done with the conscious mind, but this goes beyond, actually within the mind. You're taught a technique to go to deeper levels with the mind, and transcending that, you arrive at this very powerful, deep level. And when the mind goes that deeper level, the body falls. So you get the deeper rest and relaxation, which comes in so handy, and it's so healthy for you.
Yeah. I mean, look, if it keeps a touring singer going at 85 years old, obviously that's a glowing endorsement for transcendental meditation, right, Mike?
Well, we hope we're a positive influence in that way, yeah, because that's something that can improve a person's life, no matter if they're religious, irreligious, of whatever ethnic group or religion, race, whatever. It matters not. It's all developing the inner power and inner resources that we all have laying there. It's just that we have to be taught a way to contact it.
Love it. Love it. Mike, listen, thank you very much for the time this afternoon. Continued good health and success to you. Everyone check out the Beach Boys, the legendary Beach Boys, with special guest John Stamos. He'll be right here in Tampa this Thursday night at the Seminole Hard Rock Tampa Event Center. Thank you so much for the time, and be good, will you?
And thank you. Thank you for getting the word out. We love it. Thanks very much.
That's what I'm here to do. Thank you, Mike. Bye. 85 years old, dude.
Crazy.
I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations.
One of the greatest masterpieces in rock and roll, this song.
They were the masters of harmony.
Oh, yeah. They even sold it to Sunkist. Remember Sunkist Orange Soda Taste Sensations?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to Billy Owens for setting that up, and thank you very much to octogenarian Mike frickin' Love. All right, let's engage in a little food talk when we come back. Number one, I want to talk about honey. I'm ready to become a honey enthusiast. Yes, it probably has a lot to do with the fact that I've been guzzling it down like crazy these last couple of days for this throat of mine. There is also a bit of a PB&J controversy when it comes to adults. I'll explain next on Drew Garabo Live, 800-771-1025. Let me see if I know my throat's trash, but I got this. Gotta keep those loving good vibrations are happening with you.
Yeah. You're listening to Drew Garabo Live on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, the left lane is blocked along eastbound I-4 approaching Park Road, and an accident northbound on the Suncoast Parkway just after Van Dyke is blocking the shoulder. In Pinellas, there's a wreck northbound on US 19 in Northeast Coachman. This is Jim with traffic.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Suncoast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bobs. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 13009294.
John Senning here for Wild Fork. I'm a big red meat guy. I love eating thin-cut ribeyes from Wild Fork for breakfast, smoking up a tri-tip, but do not sleep on the seafood selection. I love the pepper smoked salmon, the Chilean sea bass. This past weekend, I did some swordfish kebabs. Wild Fork has everything you need from sides, seasonings, desserts, and every protein you could possibly think of. You can shop online and get it delivered, pick it up in store, or just go on a shopping spree with locations in Citrus Park, South Tampa, and St. Pete on 4th Street North. Check them out today at wildforkfoods.com.
The Honda Hybrid System is the most advanced system on the market. And right now, we're offering the best deals we've ever had. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get the award-winning CR-V Hybrid for just $279 per month. Get the brand-new Accord Hybrid for just $199 per month. Or get the all-new, just-released 2026 Civic Hybrid for just $199 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
So, you're ready to propose, huh?
Yeah, man. She's definitely the one.
What are we thinking about the ring? I got my wife's at Hellsberg. I couldn't recommend a better jeweler.
I could use some help with that.
Man, go to Hellsberg. I had no idea how many details you need to consider. Did you know you can get a natural or lab-grown diamond? I didn't. Figure out what she wants. Trust me, they'll make it happen.
Start your story with Hellsberg. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
If you bought an older house and you need to replace the old wood frame windows, but budgets are tight, you don't have to replace them all at the same time. Call WeatherTight Windows. They can help you prioritize which windows to start with and set up a plan to eventually replace all your windows so you don't have to break the bank. And remember, they offer no money down and no payments until installation and a $100 rebate per window.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Alan Parsons Live Project. The show must go on. This Sunday, the Bay Care Sound. Special guest, Florida Rock Symphony. Alan Parsons Live Project, performing all their best. On sale now at thebaycaresound.com. A Ruth Eckerd Hall experience.
At Maher's Bargain Outlet, get 0% financing for 36 months on select Car Bravo certified used vehicles. This is historic, and every Car Bravo vehicle comes with a certified warranty and a 10-day, 500-mile exchange policy. 0% financing on used Chevrolets plus 12 other automotive brands. Did we say historic? Maher Chevrolet Bargain Outlet, St. Petersburg. 0% financing on used cars. Log on, maherchevy.com.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
For a limited time, get up to 35% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Tampa's biggest music weekend is back. Gasparilla Music Festival returns April 10th through the 12th at its brand new home, Meridian Fields in Water Street, Tampa. 3 days, multiple stages, and over 40 bands featuring Mount Joy, Shaky Graves, GZA and the Funky Nomads, Two Friends, High Wolf, Government Mule, and more. From Indian rock to EDM and hip-hop, there's something for every music fan, plus incredible food and a mission that supports local music education. Single-day tickets start at just $55. Grab yours now at gmftickets.com.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a warehouse operations manager.
Where are the forklifts?
Sold them. Too expensive.
We're using scooters now.
So you expect us to move a 2-ton pallet on a scooter?
Just lean into it. Put your back into it, people.
This is the job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah and Farah anytime.
Tampa. Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Mostly clear tonight, mild in the mid-60s. We go partly cloudy on Tuesday. Could be a few showers developing, primarily across our inland counties, and high temps in the low to mid-80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Amongst all the people to thank from Down to Bowl, I don't know if he wants us mentioning his name, so I won't, but thanks to this super cool dude who took it upon himself to run security. You probably didn't see him there, but he definitely saw you. Met me in the parking lot. I knew him from Beach Bash, even though I needed reminding of that. And while I was out on Friday, some idiot in the YouTube chat, I know, go figure, an idiot in the YouTube chat, no way, said something about there better be snipers on the roof and Drew better watch himself in the parking lot. I'm past the point where I get worked up over stuff like that. If there's an implied threat of violence, we'll usually get law enforcement involved, but I'm not looking to take a wonderfully positive event and cast a negative light on it. I shouldn't have reposted it. I did and then took it down. So, this dude, after he saw that, took it upon himself to do some security. And he had his eyes on me from the minute I got out of my car to the minute I walked Sarah and her daughter to their car, and did not leave until I did. So thank you very much. I appreciate that.
He's a good dude. Solid dude.
Yeah, he really is. Really solid guy. So it was just a day of pure positivity. You could not have walked out of that place feeling anything but, man, this world might not be such a bad place after all. And thank you again to everyone who helped us raise over $33,000. Shout out to Jim Rat Steph and her husband for showing up as well. It's just a great damn day. And a shout out to Marine Rob for not showing up. Sometimes, you can make someone's day by not being there. 800-771-1025 is our number. I have always loved honey. When I was a little kid, if we had a sore throat, my mom would make us take a spoonful of Subi honey. I still remember it. I was a little kid. Subi, S-U-E-B-E-E, Subi honey. And it is the only food that does not spoil, okay? Yeah, no, every other food will go bad except for honey. It is an amazing, amazing food. And I have consumed a great deal of it these past 72 hours or so in an attempt to get my throat up to talking. And I sat there on Saturday night. I got this honey from Brooksville. I think it was called Brooksville Bees or something like that. And it's a giant jar, and it's got a honeycomb in it. And honeycomb's big. Yeah. I sat there with a cup of tea, or cuppa, as the British call it. And I was blown away at how delightful it was. Like, I drink coffee. I love coffee. I don't love the taste of coffee. I love the experience of coffee. With that hot tea and that throat comfort brand of tea that I was drinking and that Brooksville honey, I was like, man, you know what? A light went off in my head. I'm like, I am going to start trying and rate local honeys. There are a lot of them, by the way, and there's an article in the Tampa Bay Times this very day. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, let's see if it's still the front page. No. Front page is DeSantis doesn't rule out another run for president. Okay.
I mean, he got real close.
I mean, what do they call the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Good luck. Good luck, Ronald. But there was the main article for the last couple of days was about honey and how many beekeepers there are in the Bay Area. A ton of them. And we need these damn bees, by the way. Like, I don't know if you know this or not, but if crap doesn't get pollinated, we are all screwed. As go the bees, so goes humanity.
Yeah, they say if bees were to be eradicated, we're all done.
You can't pollinate anything. And native bees and managed bees are struggling, development, hurricanes, etc. But our mild climate, which if you're here in August and September, that doesn't feel mild to me, but our mild climate is so great for honeybees that out-of-state beekeepers spend their winters here and bring their bees.
Oh.
Tampa, okay, in the state of Florida, we have over 5,500 registered beekeepers. That is a ton of people keeping bees. I couldn't do it. Stinging insects freak me out. I know that honeybees don't want to sting you. They will only sting you if you are a threat to their queen. And if they do sting you, they die because their lower abdomen gets ripped off and they die a very gruesome and painful death. But they love their queen so much that they don't care. They will die for their queen. So today, I woke up, put a post on the Drew Garabo Live Facebook page asking for local honey recommendations and got a ton of them. John Senning is a neighbor that has Noble Nectar apiary. An apiary, by the way, that is a person who has bees. I know it sounds like they might have apes, but they do not. It is bees. So today I went to a local farm stand. It's a cool little farm stand that's off of. If you ever go from like the Lutz area to the Tarpon Springs area or East Lake area, you'll go down. You'll go off Patterson Road, and then you turn on Tarpon Springs Road. On Tarpon Springs Road, there's this little tiny shack of a food stand or fruit and produce stand, farmers market type situation. They had like 3 different honey makers and about 1 million different type of honey. This one honey place, I left them at home because I don't want to leave them at work. They make chocolate habanero infused honey, coffee infused honey, Tupelo honey, every type of honey you can imagine. So today in my tea, I am having golden rod apiaries and or their orange blossom raw honey. And I have to say, if I'm rating them B- or B+, they get a big old B+ from me.
Nice.
Great honey.
Have you thought about starting the day with a nice bowl of honeycombs?
They're big. Yeah. But no, I don't think they're. All right, without looking, is there any actual honey in honeycomb?
Oh, hell no.
I'm anxious to see myself.
No.
Is
I
there
think it just looks like a
honey
honeycomb.
in honeycomb?
Hey, maybe there could be.
Let's see.
I'd be shocked.
Oh, yes.
There is.
Post honeycomb cereal contains real honey. It is a sweetened corn and oat cereal that lists honey as one of the key ingredients, providing its signature flavor.
Yeah, they probably put like a dollop in there.
Every 1 million boxes has half a jar of honey in it. That is very.
I guess
my whole life I've never known that honeycomb cereal, honeycomb's big. Yeah. Actually has.
Yeah, I go with the it's not small. No.
Cookie Crisp has real cookies too.
It does not.
800-771-1025 is the number. Now, a food topic that more adults can relate to. There's someone on the Twitter X asked why any adult would still eat PBJ. People, it turns out, are very passionate and defensive about eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches as an adult, which you should be. Simple pleasure that you should not allow adulthood to rob from you, but I want to talk to people who bring a PB&J and have it for work. 800-771-1025. What do you think when you see an adult bust out a lunchbox with a PB&J?
And simple pleasures, Drew. We should never get too far away from them.
That's kind of the way I feel about it as well. Now, just me talking here. A fluffer nutter is way superior to a PBJ. I love a PBJ, okay? Uncrustables, settings favorite, they're good. But man, the fluffer nutter, the peanut and the marshmallow fluff, good Lord, there's something special about that. No?
Well, remember, I'm not a marshmallow fan. So no. Not at all. And not even in the least bit.
No kind of marshmallow?
I don't like the texture. I will, a toasted a toasted marshmallow, that's kind of okay. But outside of that, I'm really and all I need is one of those.
I used to eat those giant jet puffed marshmallows.
Oh, man.
One of the biggest treats was when my mom would get us the colored marshmallows. There would be like brown ones and light blue ones, and I think they all tasted the same. It was just food coloring.
And they all have that. They taste like they're covered
Dusty.
in dust.
Yeah, marshmallow dust,
and then,
dude.
And then they're
so good. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Jason from Venice. Drew, baby. Mo, what's happening, brothers?
Jason, what's going on?
Hey, man. Nothing wrong with a PB&J in the tow truck, man, when you're working them 24/7.
Dude, I mean, that thing will never go bad, so you got to have a couple. How many of those you burning through a day, homie?
I'll leave the house with 3.
There you go. And look, you space them out well every 3 or 4 hours if you need one. What kind of bread you putting those bad boys on?
Hell yeah, if I'm feeling healthy, a little multigrain.
There you go. If you're not, a little white bread, right?
A little Wonder Bread, man.
Ain't not a damn thing wrong with that. How young of a fella are you?
Drew,
sorry.
Real quick.
Yes.
Thanks for everything you do for the Boeing deal, man. That was great what you guys did for them.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. It's an honor.
Yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day to get back to these accidents.
Yeah, you do it. Creamy or crunchy before we let you go?
Crunchy.
Gotta go creamy, man.
Yeah, man. Really crunchy. It's like you got rocks in there.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Are you Jif's, Peter Pan, or what's the other? Or
Skippy?
I'm Skippy all day, every day.
I have no loyalty when it comes. Oh, I meant to. There is no product.
Actually, Jif, by the way. I got Jif.
Oh, you got a Jif right there? I got a little marshmallow fluff. There is no product for which I have less brand loyalty in the world than toothpaste. And I wonder, are there people who are solid like Team Colgate every time they go to the because like whichever one is on sale, I get.
Yeah, me too.
I have no zero. I am the toothpaste industry's biggest nightmare because growing up, Colgate was disgusting. It was the most abrasive, burn your mouth, MFP, maximum fluoride protection toothpaste you could find, right? So I liked Crest as a kid. I mean, they were smart enough to market to kids. The cavity creeps help fight those, we make holes in teeth.
Yeah.
And Crest Patrol would help you. But like now that I'm adult and Colgate has stepped up the flavor game, I have zero loyalty. Like if you had a gun to my head and say, but you gotta prefer one, which one? I don't care. I couldn't tell the difference between any of them.
Right.
I know Crest has a deal with Scope where they do that blended, make your breath better. But I have no brand loyalty when it comes to toothpaste at all.
I just pick up whatever's on the bathroom counter, and it's BOGO with me. It's which ones are BOGO? Yeah.
And I thought of this even last week. I can't believe it just triggered in my head to talk about it because I had a tube of Colgate and it was almost empty, and I didn't feel like dealing with it, so I reached and I had like a backup tube of Crest. And as I'm brushing my teeth, I'm going, man. Like, there is no difference between Colgate and Crest for me, and I wonder if America feels the same, or if there are families that are like, well, we're a Colgate family, by golly.
Maybe, yeah.
I imagine in the middle America. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
Hey, Drew. It's Nicholas. How you doing?
What up, Nicholas?
Being from New England, I was curious if you've ever had a PB F&J.
I'm sorry, a PB effing J?
F&J, yes, sir. You get 3 pieces of bread. The bottom piece has the peanut butter on it.
Okay.
The bottom of the middle piece has your jelly.
All right.
The top of the middle piece has more peanut butter.
Okay.
And then the top piece has fluffernutter.
That's solid. That is
and it's a triple decker.
Dude, that's like
fantastic
a
New
club
England
sandwich.
Very busy.
Yeah, when I was in New England, all we had were fluffernutters, man. That was it. Like I didn't even eat peanut butter and jelly. I just had straight up fluffernutters all day, you know?
Absolutely.
That is a jam. Thank you.
Do you remember the peanut butter and jelly that came into the same jar?
Grape.
Was that what it was called?
Yeah. It's made by the Smuckers Corporation.
Yeah.
I crapped on it, not literally. I crapped on it on the radio forever. I was like, Goober Grape is giving up. You should get your peanut butter and jelly separate. And then I don't know who brought me a jar of it. I think this was the early days of Promo John, if I'm not mistaken. And they were like, you got to try it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to hate it. Dude.
Good?
It lit my world on fire.
Really?
Oh, my God. There's just the right amount of the combination of peanut butter and jelly. It was spectacular. I don't know if they still make it. I hope they do.
Is it for lazy people, though, Drew? Because it's really not all that difficult to get the right amount of peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know.
Peanut butter and jelly.
I don't know how they even, I would love to look at the video. In fact, I'm going to Google during the next break of the factory where they make it, because the jar is just a dazzling masterpiece.
It is.
Line of peanut butter, line of jelly, and it really is great for lazy people like myself.
Two things. I guess I'd never really tried it, went to it because I'm a strawberry. I'm actually I'm a jam guy. I don't like jelly. I think jam is better than jelly.
Well, why don't you jam the? No, I was trying to get there so I could get you, and you just busted out with jams. So, I'm not gonna lie, I like orange marmalade a lot.
Ooh,
my mom would get this.
Yeah.
Are there other marmalades than orange? Because orange does seem to have the market cornered.
Maybe it's tied into orange.
Is orange the only
marmalade is great though? You're not wrong.
Marmalade, my daddy. Mm-hmm. Is orange the only marmalade? No. Marmalade is not always orange. While traditional orange-based marmalade is the most common, this citrus preserve can be made by various fruits, including lemons, limes, grapefruits, blood oranges, and, of course, kumquat.
All right.
You know the difference between jellies and jams?
Sure.
It's one of my favorite jokes. 800-771-1025.
What was the name of that thing that looked like peanut butter except it was thinner and it had a really great taste to it, a candy like? You made a sandwich out of it. I can't think. Coming up, I used to love that.
Is it Nutella?
It's not
Chocolate?
Nutella. No. Somebody's going to know it, and you're going to go, oh, yeah. It came in like a peanut butter jar.
Okay.
It looked like peanut butter, but it wasn't peanut butter. It was like a ginger.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, what the hell is the name of it? I guarantee you had it and
no
you
way.
loved it.
Substance similar to peanut butter. Give me more.
Butters. It was not cinnamon, but it just tasted like candy. It was like really good,
but spiced up maybe a little bit. Spiced up, Willie.
Got a brand name too.
Okay,
it was. It was all over my childhood.
Biscoff?
No.
You sure? Cookie butter?
No. Wait. It's not.
Biscoff, Biscoff.
But cookie, it's something butter. It's not cookie butter.
Almond butter?
Not almond butter.
Peanut butter, almond butter, cookie butter?
No.
Truffle butter?
No.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can we help you today?
Hey, Drew, it's Tony. I got one from Mo. Mo, if the only way you like your marshmallows is toasted, you got to ask Drew Garabo for his world-famous s'mores.
Kiss my ass, Tony. I love you, buddy. Thank you. I've been making s'mores wrong my whole life.
Oh, yeah. What did you do? I heard you and Cindy talking about this, but I cannot remember how you messed it up.
I was at a house party where the hosts are wonderful people, and they have an open fire pit, and they even include s'mores kits, big skewer, Hershey bar, marshmallow graham crackers. I didn't know that normal people, i.e. not me, normal people toast their marshmallow and then put that between the graham crackers with the chocolate and let it all melt.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So what I did, I raw dogged the marshmallow, put it between the graham crackers with the chocolate, had it stacked, and tried to poke the skewer through the whole goddamn thing. And guess what? It doesn't work that way.
No, of course not.
It doesn't work that way.
Where'd you see that at?
No one ever showed me. I'm Jewish. We never went camping, okay? We're the chosen people. Happy Passover. By the way, thank you to Dominic in the YouTube chat. They say that they have orange marmalade right next door at Skyway Cafe.
Oh.
I wonder if they make their own orange marmalade. Dude, it's so good with the little rinds in there.
Yeah.
Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. We're talking peanut butter and jelly.
Hey, this is Melissa. I love peanut butter and jelly.
Who doesn't?
First, I have a couple things. The first one, is it apple butter that Mo was
That's it. Apple butter.
I know apple butter. You can put it on biscuits.
Okay.
So good. Thank
butter.
you. So
Thank
delish.
you.
Well
Okay.
done.
Okay. The other thing that I do is I'll take like frozen blueberries and I'll put them in a container, bring them to work, open up my peanut butter jelly sandwich, and now these frozen blueberries are thawed and they're juicy, and I put them on top of my peanut butter, and that way I get rid of all that extra sugar.
That
And
is
it's
incredibly
so delicious.
sexy. That is sexy as hell. That's a way good way. And blueberries have a ton of antioxidants in them too.
Yes. Yeah, so maybe it's an adult PB&J. I don't know.
It is. It definitely is. Well, thank you, young lady. You go creamy or crunchy on the PB.
Take it easy.
Oh, well.
Did I ask an untoward question?
I guess you did.
I just want to know if you're creamy.
You didn't like the implications, Drew.
Did you ever have the PB Max candy bar? It was peanut butter to the max.
I know it. I don't think I ever had it, yeah.
Launched by Mars in 1989, featuring a whole grain cookie base, healthy, with a thick layer of peanut butter and a milk chocolate coating, often with oats mixed in. Often? What does it mean often? How do they decide, like,
when?
Did you get a PB Max with oats? Nah, I didn't get any of mine. Discontinued in 1994, reportedly because the Mars family disliked peanut butter. You idiots.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have.
So just because you don't like it doesn't mean the world doesn't deserve to eat it. Man, I saw at Publix today, I saw a king-size whatchamacallit. And I'm like, man, I'm not in that buying candy bars frame of mind in my life right now, but God, a king-size peanut butter sounded, whatchamacallit sounded so good. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hi.
Hello. What's your name?
Hi. My name's Perry.
Hi, Terry.
It's Perry, like Perry Mason or Perry Como.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never met a young lady named Perry. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you. I was named after a flying squirrel in the Walt Disney movie, but
all right,
that's for another phone call, I guess.
Don't tell me which one. We're going to guess which one. Hold on one second.
Okay.
Which Walt Disney movie featured a flying squirrel? I'm initially, don't say anything. I'm initially thinking Song of the South. Don't say anything. I'm initially thinking Song of the South because I just don't. Did Cinderella have like a bunch of animal friends or Sleeping Beauty?
I think it was Snow White.
Snow White had a bunch of animal friends. Yeah. Okay. Mo says Snow White. I say Song of the South.
You ready?
Yep.
It's It's spelled Perri. It was its own movie. It was a cutting-edge nature film that came out, and it was played in the drive-in theater when Bambi came out in the late 50s.
Perry.
It was called Perry.
It was
supposedly... Yeah, but my mom saw it and said, if I ever have a girl, I'm going to name her Perry.
I was just going to say, let's not throw the term cutting edge.
Well, for 1957, Maurice, it was 50s.
Time, because it was a real life animal chasing through the... Anyway, you have to...
I'm not trying to reframe the narrative you've been lied to your whole life, but Perry...
I have the movie.
I have the internet, and I'm here to tell you that it is a tree squirrel, not a flying squirrel. She navigates dangers like martins, foxes, and a forest fire, but Perry is not a flying squirrel. Perry is a tree squirrel.
Okay.
Your life is a lie.
Why she fell in love.
Yeah. Anyway, what's up?
Anyway, I think I was peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
So the one that's mixed together in the jar, the goobers or whatever.
Goober grape.
I never knew. Yeah, I never knew whether to put that in the refrigerator or the cupboard because I keep my jelly in the refrigerator, my peanut butter in the cabinet.
It's a tough one. You don't want to put peanut butter in the fridge. So if they keep it on the shelf, keep it on the shelf. But then after you open it, you just want to make sure you eat the jar within a couple hours.
Right. And the other thing is, have you ever mixed them together? Just mix them together in a bowl and then put it on your sandwich?
No, you're not supposed to
really
do that.
Good.
You have to segregate them, much like school children in Boston in the 1960s. Thank you. 800-771-1025 is the number. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hold on. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. Hello?
Everything all right? You okay?
Yeah, my bad. I was stuck in traffic trying to get my phone off.
Sound like you were stuck in your seatbelt, flailing around over there. Are you sure you're okay?
I literally took it off. Now it's beeping. It beeps after 2 seconds. PB&J connoisseur here.
Oh, good.
47.
Hell yeah.
One, I've been listening to a long time, and like at least 15 years because my wife got me on you guys.
Thank you.
On you. I'm very disappointed in Mo's Skippy's answer. No, it's always Jif. It's Jif.
Well, you must be a choosy mother. Mo is not a choosy mother. Yeah. Choosy moms choose Jif. Mo liked Annette Funicello, who used to endorse Skippy. No problems there.
And I also just learned that brand they sell at Aldi, you might save $1 on. It's garbage. You just give that to the dogs that take their pills. Don't buy that Aldi peanut butter brand.
Wait, don't buy it where?
The Aldi. All these. Yeah, you're not getting me on that one, Drew.
Thought about it, though. 800-771-1025. Thank you for your call, sir. Appreciate that.
He is right in the respect that anytime, and it's been a handful of times, my many years, man and boy, I've went with a discount peanut butter. I never get through the jar. I give it 3 tries, and I'm like, spend the money on a brand name.
Oh, it's hot garbage. Yeah, there are certain things you cannot skimp and buy the generic, and peanut butter is one of them. Are you familiar with the term death washing?
No.
Death washing is something that we seem to do when someone dies. We only focus on the positive things that they did.
Right.
We're going to talk about it next and ask if it is okay or not okay to be honest about the way you felt about someone when they died.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Hillsborough, the left lane is blocked along eastbound I-4 approaching Park Road. There's a St. Pete crash along 22nd Avenue North at 72nd Street. We've got one on northbound US 19 at 84th Avenue, as well as one on Northeast Coachman at US 19. This is Jim with traffic.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farrah and Farrah's ready to cook. Tampa.
Camtech continues to rank #1 in preparing students to ace that tricky Florida contractor's exam. Learn how this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at the Camtech Admin Office, 246 Crystal Grove, Lutz. Get legal with CamTechSchool.com, 800-875-PASS.
Spring is here, and it's time to level up at Crown Honda. The Honda Spring event is on, and the savings are in full bloom. Ready for an upgrade? Put a spring in your step with a new Honda Civic LX, $209 per month, or a new Honda Accord LX, $259 per month. Don't wait. Drive home your Honda today. Online at crownhonda.com. The better way to buy and service. Call 800-722-6439 for complete details.
The jewelry store with the most likes, the most positive reviews, the most raving fans is International Diamond Center.
IDC is definitely a place that I will come to as long as I live here. This will be my go-to place always.
Literally the best jewelry store in town. You'll make friends for life coming in here.
I felt like family from the beginning, and it made a rather daunting task very, very easy.
They really take the time to find out what you want or what you desire in a ring.
You have to come here. There's no other option. The customer service, the time spent to do what I wanted and what her vision was, there's no other place to go.
You know you can go there, and you know that you can trust.
The value was extraordinary.
They genuinely care about their customers. It's not just about the sale. It's about the people.
International Diamond Center, the people's choice for selection, quality, value, and service.
I've got a beautiful diamond on my finger, and I'm very proud of it.
International Diamond Center.
I'm very happy to show it off.
In Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Online at shopidc.com.
Slow drains or backups? Don't wait for a bigger mess. Hawkins Service Company is offering drain cleaning for just $79. With more than 4,000 five-star reviews across Tampa Bay, schedule today at HawkinsServiceCo.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back at Busch Gardens now through May 10th with over 100 different flavors to sip and savor and free concerts like Dylan Scott this Saturday. Buy a fun card for year-round thrills at BuschGardensTampa.com.
Jackson Hewitt will do your taxes for $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So if you're a delivery driver, /handyman, /wedding DJ, you pay only $149 or less. We're talking to you, waitress.
Check, please.
/pet sitter, /influencer. Just $149 or less. Want your refund to work as hard as you? Hurry. Don't wait. File with Jackson Hewitt today. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Save $10 on a pair of Rain X Latitude wiper blades at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Our professional parts people will even install them for free.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ready to free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business empowers leaders with smart business buying tools, leaving time to focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future at AmazonBusiness.com.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Couponing. Wow, you didn't strike me as the coupon type.
Just trying to stay ahead of inflation. Gas, groceries, everything. It's all more expensive. I need to save wherever I can.
Have you tried Upside yet?
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that I use that pays cash back for every gallon of gas I buy. You've got to buy gas to get around anyway. Might as well get paid for it.
Come on, does that really add up to anything?
I've already made around $200. The extra cash helped pay down my bills, and I even had a little extra left to treat myself.
And the Upside app is free?
Totally free, and the cash back is real. You can transfer the cash right to your bank account.
I'm downloading Upside right now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ENJOY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Thank you once again to our title sponsor of Down to Bowl 5, Achieva Credit Union. Great to see David, Jessica, and everybody there having a blast. We could not do what we do without the help of so many people. It was a phenomenal success from every metric you can measure by, and thank you so much to everybody who showed up, supported, sponsored, bowled, worked, etc. Great to see the Mo family there.
Thank you.
Bowie was adorable in that little princess dress.
She had a blast.
Good.
2 spares. Loved it.
Oh, it's great. Just a great day. My son showed up, which was a surprise. That was awesome.
I miss Xander, too.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Damn. Spending too much time with those dumb sports chicks.
Oh, yeah, because he was there for like the last hour.
Oh, okay.
Our number is 800-771-1025. This Friday night, I'll be out at Busch Gardens doing stage announcements for the great Warren G.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nate Dogg dead, right?
He is.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So that should be a lot of fun. Come on out for that. And join us on the phone, 800-771-1025. Death washing is a term that they use that everyone seems to find acceptable. When someone passes away, you ignore the nice things, or you ignore the bad things about them. I remember when Kobe passed and you brought up the rape allegations and the settlement in Colorado, people are like, you can't mention that. He's dead. Well, no, he's still the same dude. He did the same things. So I know people are bent out of shape about President Trump's comments about Robert Mueller, saying he's glad he's dead. Probably none of the previous 40-some-odd presidents would have said something like that. But if you were surprised by that, by Trump's comments, have you not been paying attention? And I'm not saying it in a bad or good way. It's just very on brand for Donald Trump. And guess what? I don't have a problem with it. Because if someone came for me, right, whether I was justly or unjustly accused, I'll use Steve Andrews as a good example. The consumer reporter who used to be with Channel 8. He's Aaron Andrews' dad. People in the community love him. That old crusty son of a so-and-so, ambushed me here in the parking lot at work and did a hit piece on me over something that I read ads. I read the advertisement that a client and this company provided to me. I had no knowledge of the inner workings of this company. From my knowledge, they had been vetted, seriously vetted, that they were a legit organization. And I read the 60-second endorsement that they gave me. Now, it turns out that some people allegedly lost money on it, blah, blah, blah. Again, I read the ads that this company deemed fit for airplay, and I didn't make any money off this company other than the ads, the money that I get for reading an advertisement. And this son of a bitch chased me down in our parking lot with a camera in my face and did a hit piece like I had personally bilked people out of money, unjustly, if you will. You can make the argument that I should have done more research, but again, not that this is similar on a national scale of what Robert Mueller did with President Trump, but kind of similar in my opinion. When he passes, I'm not going to say anything like that, but I'm damn sure going to think it. And I don't have a problem if you say it out loud. The person who dies is the same person that they were 2 days prior. They're just no longer breathing oxygen. I don't think you are beholden to decorum, civility, and good manners. If you live your life speaking brashly, speaking in a raw fashion, I don't think you have to stop doing that just because someone's dead. 800-771-1025.
Now, what if you chastise people that did the same thing?
Joke's always funny if it's not on you. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hi, this is Kelly. How are you guys doing?
What up, Kelly? Is that with an I or a Y?
With a Y.
All right, I just like to ask.
Pretty simple.
What's up, darling?
I was just calling. We were talking about the peanut butter and jelly. My husband will not eat the sandwich, but he loves toasting a blueberry Pop-Tart and smothering peanut butter on top of it.
So not a blueberry toaster pastry, but a Pop-Tart, because those blueberry toaster pastries used to be so good. You remember those it was like almost a muffin in rectangle form. Yeah, they had the corn
like a
ones.
Toaster strudel.
Toaster strudels were good. You put that little that frosting that. I can't say that word on the radio, but that gooey frosting on top of it. Oh, those are the hardest part about the toaster strudel was getting the little corner off so you could put that goo all over your.
Instead, you got all the goo in your mouth.
Okay, nice talking to you, Kelly.
Wow,
the
classy lady.
The toaster scramble, which is a toaster strudel's cousin, was also pretty good. It's like a toaster strudel, except inside it's got reconstituted scrambled eggs. Hello, who are you?
Hey, Drew. This is Peter Fitzwell, buddy.
Hey, what's up, man? Great speaking with you, and thank you so much for bringing a gang of super attractive and friendly people out to the event, man. Really, really great to see you guys.
It was absolutely our pleasure. Every year that you guys do this is just it's a wonderful, beautiful thing, and we love being a part of it. Absolutely love being a part of it, and getting to meet Mo again. I'd spent some time talking to Xander. Well, you surround yourself with some absolutely amazing people, Drew.
Thanks,
you really
buddy.
do.
Well, you're included in that, man. I stand on the shoulder of giants. Your crew, Maurice, my son, Sarah, is the absolute best. I'm very fortunate to be surrounded with wonderful people, yourself and Miss Naomi Fox included.
Well, we really appreciate that, and we're there to support you any and every time you go. You're out there. We're there with you, brother.
Appreciate that, dude. You guys look great, and it was just such a magical day. I'm so glad that my good friends at Caliente could all be a part of it, man. You're the best.
We love putting the team in there, brother. It was awesome. We had a great time.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. See you later, Mr. Fitzwell. I always have to check myself because I want to call him by his real name. Did you get to talk to him and Naomi?
Yeah. I said hey to Naomi, but me and Peter, we talked for a good minute.
He's great. He's Tampa boy, too.
Yeah.
He knows Tampa.
Yeah.
Boy, Naomi, she is just.
Yeah.
All those girls, people have a certain image in their mind of what Caliente people might look like. You look down there on lane 20, 25, wherever Some fine-looking people, men and women over there. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, Drew, you hit a tender spot with me, and it was talking about, what I was taught when I was younger. You never talk disrespect to the dead. They're done.
Why?
They're over. And
Why?
I was raised, I guess because it's respect, honestly.
But what if you didn't have any respect for that person when they were alive? Why should you then suddenly get respect for them because they are no longer breathing?
And this is where it's a tender spot for me. I had an uncle that I heard he had, molested his kids and was a bad drunk and he was just a bad person. And then when we had to go to his funeral, I was like, Mom, why are we here? He was like a bad dude. He made these kids bad people. He just was a bad dude.
Yeah.
And he was like, out of respect, we're showing up. Is that even exist anymore? I mean, he's dead. He's gone. I mean, hey, maybe you show up just to say thanks.
Why? Thanks for what?
Taking them out of the world, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm just saying. It's like, listen, don't speak bad of the dead.
No, that's dumb. Everyone dies, dude. You're going to die. I'm going to die. Evil people die. Good people die. Nothing changes about someone when they pass away. So absolutely speak ill of the dead if you spoke ill of them while they were alive. Death changes nothing, dude.
Love the show. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I can no longer stand on my argument. I'm going to tuck my tail between my legs because I cannot retort. I get it. Like, we treat death like it's this hallowed and sacred thing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, me either. We're all going to die. Some of us painfully, some of us smoothly, some of us quickly, some slow. Death changes nothing about a person except they're no longer around. Now, should you go say something to their widow? No. Should you go making it public? No.
Right. You got to keep it to. I will never forget when my ex-radio partner, and he just did not get along with anybody at the station.
Yeah.
And in the end, he got let go, and I stayed. But I told him, I called him, because we still remain friends. A salesman had been coming back from a date deal with his family, wife in the front, 3 kids in the back.
Oh, no.
And they were at an off-ramp, and a car, a truck, I guess it was not paying attention, slammed into the back of him, which I think snapped the 6-year-old's neck. And, and obviously I was just whatever. And this is a guy as a father, too.
Yeah.
And I remember him saying, well, good, he deserved that. And I will say I never looked at him the same.
No. It's a bad look.
Yeah.
It is a very, very bad look. But I don't think you're obligated to say anything good about someone you didn't like while they were alive.
You certainly aren't. You certainly aren't.
800-771-1025.
Unless you chastise half the country for doing the very same thing.
We don't do that. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? A little bit hypocritical. Hello.
Hey,
hi.
Bill, the painter from Buffalo.
What up? How you doing, man?
Good, yourself?
Really good. Thank you. Appreciate that. What's up?
Hey, Drew Mo.
Hi.
2 points. One, you're right. Death doesn't change a person, but death shouldn't change your opinion on you. My mother always said, if you can't say nice, don't say nothing at all.
I don't abide by that. If that were true, I'd have no radio program, sir. We're absolutely allowed to say not nice things to people. Thank God.
Okay, some mothers
made a career.
Some mothers.
Oh, my mom said it to me too. Oh, don't get me wrong. My mom said if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. I'm like, Mom, that's a load of crap. I'm going to make a career one day out of doing that exact same thing.
Well, like I said, it's kind of a moral thing, but a personal moral, it shouldn't change you. If you weren't bold enough to tell them to their face, you shouldn't now all of a sudden be emboldened to say it after they're dead.
Well, no, you don't need to go up to someone and say bad things to their face. Like, that's rude. If you walk up to someone and say, hey, here's what I think about you, so-and-so and so-and-so. No, that's rude. But when they
No, that's truth if it's that case.
Right, but you don't need to tell everyone your truth, for crying out loud. That's the point. 800-771-1025 is the number. It doesn't change a thing. Going to someone's funeral that you don't like has to be the craziest crap I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know that I could do that.
No.
Definitely.
Funerals suck anyway. If it's someone you love, funerals are horrible. So why would you get all dressed up, take time out of your day, and sit there at someone's funeral that you can't stand? That's insanity to me. Oh, such a great man. We loved him so. Get out of here. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, Drew. It's Sue. Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, my opinion on this with Donald Trump is like, come on now, we know who Donald Trump is, and the fact of the matter is, if somebody's lying about you, trying to hurt you, talk crap about your kids, talk all this stuff about you, and really trying to destroy who you are, when they die, bye-bye, see ya. You know, I don't blame Trump at all, because somebody like him that's been proven that he did wrong things to Trump. So what? Well, what are we going to do? Say bye-bye, Hitler. I'm so sorry. You're gone.
Well, I mean, let's not go comparing him to someone who exterminated millions of Jews. That doesn't do much for your point there, Sue. You may be, maybe reaching a little
Manson.
Trump derangement syndrome. Just so you know, it goes on the right and the left, and I think you might have caught a case of it, my dear. You might want to see a doctor about that. 800-771-1025. He didn't say anything about Trump's kids, by the way. I just looked it up. But I mean, if that's the narrative you want to run with, awesome. Again, I don't have a problem with what he said at all. I think it's on brand. I think if you're expecting decorum from Donald J. Trump, you're going to be very disappointed. Is it presidential? Hell, I don't know anymore.
We concern ourselves with presidential now?
Yeah.
Come on.
Like it's very presidential for this current president we have.
Not even check the temperature of you.
But I don't know that George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. Wait, I'm going to Google it right now. Hold on. Has any president besides Trump I'm going to say no, but I mean like when Aaron Burr was in a duel against Alexander Hamilton. I knew that before the stupid musical, which I've never seen. Did Alexander Hamilton make any snide comments? You know, I didn't like him and I'm glad he's dead. I don't know. Has any president before Trump spoken ill of the dead? Ill of the dead. It's all about the prompts with this AI mode. Oh, yes. Presidents before Donald Trump have spoken ill of the dead, breaking the traditional de mortuis nil nisi bonum, say nothing but good of the dead rule. While often adhering to etiquette, American political history includes instances where presidents or candidates have criticized deceased rivals or figures, though rarely with the same frequency or public nature as modern political discourse. That's putting it very, very diplomatically.
Yeah.
John Adams and Thomas Jefferson supporters engaged in bitter personal attacks that continued around the deaths of political figures in that era. So look, ain't nothing new under the sun. 800-771-1025. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and jam?
Jam these nuts in your mouth. Thank you. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you? Nice try, guy.
Hey, about the peanut butter and jelly, I got the best sandwich you'd ever eat probably with it.
Okay.
What you do is you take Texas toast or Texas bread.
Yep.
You put an egg wash on it.
Ooh.
You crunch up frosted flakes, and you coat that with it. You make your peanut butter and jelly, and you fry that in butter.
Dude, that's a lot of effort and a lot of carbohydrates and a lot of cardiac disease, my man. I'm not looking to die over a PB&J. Sounds like a Monte Cristo, except with a with peanut butter in it. No, thank you. Bring back Bennigan's, would you? Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hey, Drew, it's Andy. How are you?
What up, Andy?
Hey, brother. I just wanted to comment on how great a time I had at the Valspar. Big pleasure meeting you and John. I kept bugging you. Could you take a picture with me? I was that guy.
No bother at all, Andy.
Anyway.
You're awesome, dude. We appreciate you coming so much. There were so many super cool people up on the hooky hole. And what a cool, I don't know if you had the same experience I did, watching the final round on TV when they were showing the 11 green. they were showing that Dex imaging tent where we were sitting in the background. I'm like, man, it would have been so cool to be there for Sunday. What a great experience that was on Thursday, man.
You are absolutely right. I was watching it. I kept telling my wife, said, that's where I was. That's where I was. That's where I was.
Same.
That's where I met you, John. That's where we had the open bar. That was awesome. I mean, those bartenders on time. The whole experience was absolutely awesome. And I wouldn't have gone if I hadn't heard about it from your radio.
Oh, man, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, the Valspar is a great tournament. I got to say, Tracy and Rondé and everybody who puts on that tournament, they do a phenomenal job. And it was just one of the coolest things we've ever done as a radio show, man. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Hope you do it next year because I'll be there.
Yeah, me too. That'd be cool if we did. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know who was going to be there. Like, $200.
Yeah.
That's a pretty hefty ticket.
Yeah, my brother was out there. Didn't you meet?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Eric,
okay.
right?
Yeah, Eric.
Yeah, I saw Eric. We talked to him for a while. He's great.
Yeah, he's a cool cat.
He is. And I was like, man, all these people spent $200 to hang out and watch golf with me and John. That's pretty damn cool.
You better believe it.
Thank you all. Hello, who are you?
Yeah, hey, Drew. I think in my mind, it's not about whether you should speak ill of the dead or not. It's specifically about our president making statements like that on a public forum. To me, it doesn't accomplish anything except further dividing us as a nation. That's something I would like my president not to be doing.
Well, let me just interject real quick. Did that surprise you that Donald Trump said something divisive? I mean, the man has made his real estate career and later his political career on division. That is his superpower.
Right. No, I agree with that. But to me, we've now become desensitized and we're accepting that behavior as okay. It's like arguing, yeah, Joe acts like an ass because he is an ass, so he's just being true to himself. I'm not letting Joe have a pass on that.
Oh, I am. I think we should all be authentic, man. And if you're an ass, be an ass. And if you're a nice guy, be a nice guy. Some of us, it can be both of those things within 30 minutes of each other, you know? Like, I encourage people to absolutely be their true selves. Don't put on airs and act like you're something that you're not, you know? I would be worried, to be frank with you, if Donald Trump had said, well, Mr. Mueller and I did not see eye to eye while he was alive. But he's a great man. I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah. Well, he did set the tone with the Rob Reiner death.
That is true.
Kind of gave us a heads up.
Well, with Reiner, well, I guess it's similar in that Reiner had very critical words of Donald Trump before he died. So, in that world, you're either with me or against me.
Yeah.
So I get that. Like, you spend your time talking about what an asshole I am and then you die. I might not publicly issue a statement of nanny, nanny, boo, boo, how's the weather down there? But I also might. 800-771-1025 is the number. I don't know if you saw this story about Moby, of all people. Freaking Moby. The bald-headed EDM DJ guy. He is calling out a classic rock and roll song for being transphobic. I love this song. I have since I was a kid. I think it is the exact opposite of transphobic. And we'll talk about it next on Drew Garabo Live with Maurice. Chiva Credit Union, absolutely community heroes. Not just for sponsoring our incredible Down to Bowl event, but because of what they do for people finding loans every single day. Look, my son is on the hunt for a vehicle. Got some people helping him, myself included. He went into Achieva Credit Union and applied for an auto loan. And the process was so easy and fast. Because when you get an auto loan with Achieva, what you're doing is you are setting yourself up for success at the dealership. You walk in there with a pre-approval, you get to skip that dealership finance office's high-pressure tactics. You ever agree on a price with a salesperson and then like, great, go sit back there and finance. And by the time you walk out of there, you're like, but you said I would pay this and now I'm paying $15,000. Nope, don't do that. Go to Achieva Credit Union first and get pre-approved. They also finance new and used cars, boats, RVs, and motorcycles, and they'll even throw in free GAP insurance, and that's a $449 value. Free GAP is included with eligible auto loans. Visit achievacu.com for more detail. AchievACU.com. Achieva is federally insured by the NCUA.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, a disabled vehicle has been blocking the right lane along southbound I-275 at Gandy. Accidents include one along Coachman Road at US 19, as well as one further north along US 19, just north of Nebraska. In Hillsborough, a crash northbound on the Veteran Expressway at Gun Highway is partially blocking the off-ramp. This is Jim with traffic.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Chair.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
For a limited time, get up to 35% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. As a longtime Spectrum internet and mobile customer, I can tell you, Spectrum is the real deal. My home gets fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet with all the speed I need for streaming, working, and everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, I can stay connected anywhere I go. Plus, getting internet and mobile together saves me big. Switch today and see what Spectrum can do for you. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered by HFC.
Camtech continues to rank #1 in preparing students to ace that tricky Florida contractor's exam. Learn how this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at the Camtech Admin Office, 246 Crystal Grove, Lutz. Get legal with CamTechSchool.com, 800-875-PASS.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300294.
If you're in the market for a new Ford truck, go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford, because right now during Furman Ford's Truck Month Sales event, qualified buyers that finance with Ford credit get 0% APR financing, 0 down payment, and 0 payments for 90 days on all remaining 2025 Ford F-150s in stock. If you've been waiting for the best time to buy a new truck, the time is now. And if you're in need of service and you can't make it to the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service will come to your home, office, or anywhere. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com, and make sure to let them know that John Senning sent you.
A family office is a team built to handle the 3 biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. OMF is kind of a unicorn in the mattress business. We build every mattress ourselves right here in town with quality materials that last. Then we sell them directly to you, no middleman marking up the price. The result? Better quality mattresses for less money. That combination shouldn't exist, but it does. And you can see it for yourself by stopping by any of our locations around town. Or check us out at originalmattress.com.
Jackson Hewitt will do your taxes for $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So if you're a delivery driver, handyman / wedding DJ? You pay only $149 or less. We're talking to you, waitress.
Check, please.
/ pet sitter / influencer. Just $149 or less. Want your refund to work as hard as you? Hurry, don't wait. File with Jackson Hewitt today. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com /149.
Need life insurance but have diabetes, high blood pressure, or on anxiety meds? If you're a 50-year-old male, even porky, or with type 2 diabetes, $1 million of life insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. For affordable term life insurance, call Term Provider and speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1225. 800-777-1225 or visit biglou.com. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. 800-777-1225.
Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a warehouse operations manager.
Where are the forklifts?
Sold them. Too expensive. We're using scooters now.
So you expect us to move a 2-ton pallet on a scooter?
Just lean into it. Put your back into it, people.
This is your job for sponsored jobs.
This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Mostly clear tonight, mild in the mid-60s. We go partly cloudy on Tuesday. Could be a few showers developing, primarily across our inland counties, and high temps in the low to mid-80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anadar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
I think this is probably the closest thing Moby has to a mainstream hit, South Side, that he did with Gwen Stefani.
Mm-hmm. See myself in the pouring home.
He's an interesting cat, not afraid to take a controversial opinion on things.
I see myself in the pouring rain.
This one he's way, way off on, in my opinion. Now, to be fair, there are songs from back in the day that do not age well at all. Whether steeped in racism, homophobia, etc. They're just songs that were written in a different era that don't exactly play well in today's more diverse and tolerant era.
Sometimes it's one line.
Right.
You know, it's not even the entire song.
Exactly.
One line.
And then sometimes it's the song itself, yes. Like Johnny, Are You Queer by Josie Cotton. I love this song. I know the message isn't right. This is a dude who she's in love with and he's not feeling her. Listen to these lines right here. After And I Saw You Today, boy. Walking with them gay boys. So, there are songs that don't exactly age
I
well.
mean, technically, she's not saying anything against homosexuals.
No.
She's just saying, don't waste my time.
Yeah, and she's saying, look, if you don't want this,
Yeah.
you must be gay.
Yeah.
And, sometimes you just, you don't, you're not feeling it. The song Lola by The Kinks, that's the one Moby has a problem with. Now, he called the Kinks' 1970 hit gross and transphobic in an interview with The Guardian. He said, Lola by The Kinks came up on a Spotify playlist, and I thought the lyrics were gross and transphobic. I like their early music. That is their early music. But I was really taken aback at how unevolved their lyrics are. I don't think that's true. Let's dissect it, shall we? Because it's just a great song. I always thought that this is a song written by a straight guy who met what we called back in the day a he, she, a transvestite, a she-male, a transgendered person, a transsexual, call them whatever you want, that met this person in a bar and was very surprised by the physical attraction that our protagonist felt towards Lola, the transgendered individual. Let's hear if there's anything problematic. God, what a song.
I met her in a club down in Old Soho,
right.
where you drink champagne and it tastes just like Coca-Cola.
That part's wrong. Ain't no champagne on the planet that tastes like cola.
She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola.
Dark brown voice. Any problems there, Maurice? You've got a dark brown voice.
I'm good.
All right. I mean, he clearly found her attractive enough to ask her to dance.
Sure.
Is that transphobic somehow? This song kicks so much ass. World's most physical guy. She squeezed me tight. She nearly broke my spine. All right. Lola's got some muscle too. Now. Any problems there?
Walk like a woman, talk like a man. That's Monica.
I mean,
we live next door to that, Drew.
Monica is Lola. So she walks like a lady and has a deep voice to her. Okay, no problems there. Dave Davies on the guitar. Champagne and danced all night under electric candlelight. No problem. She picked me up, set me on her knee. Little boy, won't you come home with me? That's the opposite of transphobic. The dude knows that he's a she, and he looked in their eyes and almost fell for Lola. There's nothing transphobic about that. Push her away.
Uh-oh.
Walk to the floor. Okay. How is it transphobic to get down on one's knees in front of someone that you know is actually a man dressing as a woman? That is the exact opposite of transphobia. That's trans gobbling. That's the way that I wanted to stay. To be that way for my It's this line right here.
Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world. Except for Lola.
No,
all right.
Still not transphobic. It is a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world. Except for Lola, she seems to have it right. He, she. Just a week before, never, ever, ever kissed a woman before.
Still had.
Lola smiled, took the guy in the hand. She said, "Little boy, I'm gonna make you a man." Now let's explore this one because this is the only potentially transphobic lyric, and I still don't think it is. I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lola.
Yeah.
Is it that we're not supposed to refer to Lola as a man because Lola identifies as a woman? Guess what, Moby? We weren't woke yet, all right? This was in the 1970s when this was written? 1970.
Yeah, 70.
We weren't yet at the point where we had to pronoun everything. And look, I like diversity. I love diversity. Yeah. I champion it. But in 1970, take a walk on the wild side, babe. Holly came from Miami, FLA, hitchhiked her way across the USA, shaved her legs along the way. Now he's a she.
Yeah.
What is Moby's deal, dude?
Yeah, and to say you initially said he said the lyrics weren't evolved. Well, the band wasn't evolved.
Right.
We hadn't, like you say, we hadn't reached that point in evolution of thought.
Yeah, and you could make the argument that it is incredibly evolved to even write a song about an encounter with a crossdresser.
And you're enjoying it.
Right. Like a lot of dudes in bands probably had the same experience, but were too cowardly to write a song about the whole damn thing. They're like, oh, listen, you got to get out of here. And don't you dare tell anybody that we did this. Instead, Ray or Dave Davies, whichever one, maybe both, had an experience with a he that was a she and wrote a damn song about it. I failed to see anything at all wrong with this. And I
yeah, he's way off center on this one.
Yeah, maybe Moby was like, my name hasn't been in the press for a while. I'm going to take a couple of shots at the Davies brothers. Boop. Hello, who are you?
This is Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, I just wanted to comment about the Lola song. I think the lyric where he says that he's happy he's a man and so is Lola.
Yeah.
I almost think that it means Lola's happy that he's a man also.
Oh, wait, let me think about that for a second. Hold on one second. I'm not the world's most... All right, hold on.
What am I missing here?
I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lola. You're saying Lola is also glad that the singer is a man, not that Lola is also a man. I mean, that is open for interpretation.
Yeah.
Could be that way. I've always thought like Lola is a man, but you're saying Lola's glad that he's a man because Lola likes getting with men.
Possibly.
All right. I'll buy that for $1. Thank you very much, Kelly. Appreciate that.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too. Yeah, I think this is just stupid.
I don't think anybody's had a problem with Lola and the lyrics. Yeah, the lyrics are definitely pro, hey, do what you want to do.
Yeah, and Dave Davies, Ray Davies' brother, Ray Davies wrote this song. They're both in the Kinks. I mean, the band is called the Kinks.
Mm-hmm.
They got their Kinks.
There we go.
They come dancing. Kinks guitarist Dave Davies responded to Moby's comments about Lola, which was written by the band's frontman and Davies' brothers Ray. I am highly insulted that Moby would accuse my brother of being unevolved or transphobic in any way. Lola will always be one of those songs for me that broke the ice, so to speak. A song that breaks down barriers and brings a used-to-be hush-hush subject to the forefront and makes it sound perfectly natural to be singing a song about a girl named Lola. I don't think the radio stations picked up on the subject matter. Yeah, they did. Everybody picked up on it. You have to be an idiot not to.
Right?
And it came out in 1970. But this is interesting. As Lola climbed the charts, UK radio DJs started fading out the song before the final verse revelation, I'm glad I'm a man and so is Lola, while some Australian stations banned it from airplay altogether. You know what's transphobic is Tone Loc, Funky Cold Medina. Now, there's a line in there where Loc accidentally, if you will, hooks up with a trans person. And let me tell you, he ain't too tolerant about it. Hello, who are you? Who are you?
Low, Stacks.
Thank you. So in Funky Cold Medina.
So I took her to my crib, and everything went well as planned. But when she got undressed, it was a big old mess. Sheena was a man.
Okay, so Mr. Loke, if you will, I went up to this girl. She said, "Hi, my name is Sheena. I thought she'd be good to go with a little Funky Cold Medina." She said, "I'd like a drink." I said, "Okay, I'll go get it." Couple sips, she cold licked her lips, and then I knew that she was with it. So I took her to my crib. Everything went well as planned. When she got undressed, it was a big old mess. Sheena was a man. Now, he did not take the same route as the Davies brothers in Lola. I'll just tell you what Loke did. So I threw him out. I don't fool around with no Oscar Mayer wiener. You must be sure that the girl is pure for the Funky Cold Medina. And then he doubles down. You know, ain't no plans with the man. This is the 80s. And I'm down with the ladies.
So I threw her out. I don't fool around with no Oscar Mayer wiener. You must be sure that the girl is pure for the Funky Cold Medina.
There he goes.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no plans with a man. This is the 80s, and I'm down with the ladies.
To espouse a stance, a virtuous stance, if you want to call it that, in a song that's largely about drugging women with alcohol so that you can have sex with them.
But not men acting like women.
Yeah.
I dare say, I'm going to assume that Ray Davies and Tone Loc had the same experience with a Lola or a Sheena, only Ray Davies was honest about it, and of course Tone Loc perhaps overcome with post-orgasmic guilt. Say, Maurice, what do you got coming up in the Mo Better?
What to look out for if you're buying a car. Hey, if you have a car, don't leave your dog in the car. And Florida Man meet Rocket Man. Or are they the same?
Next on the Mo Better News.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
At last check in Pinellas, a crash still on the right lane block southbound on US 19 approaching the Park Boulevard Gandy overpass. Another one's clearing along US 19 north of Nebraska, and a disabled vehicle's been blocking the right lane along southbound I-275 at Gandy. No major problems are being reported in Hillsboro. This is Jim with traffic.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
Back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
What do you carry in your heart? Your hopes, your dreams, the ones you love. For everything your heart holds, Advent Health's cardiovascular experts are here to map and repair it, strengthen and heal it, to carry you further than you ever expected, to help you feel whole. Visit FloridaHeartExperts.com.
Ken Gainley Kia has more new inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa. And here's why that matters. Ever go to a big box store and buy in bulk to save big? Ken Gainley Kia does the same thing, but with new Kias. We buy more, so we save more, and we pass the savings to you. Lease a new 2025 Kia K4 EX for just $99 per month for 36 months with $24.99 due at signing. Ken Gainley Kia NewportRichie.com. Savings so good, you'll look for free samples on the way out.
See dealer for details. All leases through KMF. 10,000 miles per year included, plus tax, title, and dock fee. No security deposit required. Offer expires 3/31/26. Stock number E154947.
There are so many great reasons to check out the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. On Sundays in March, the $270,000 blackjack tournament. On Tuesdays, the $100,000 bonus time slot tournament. Plus, they have great entertainment like Cage Fury Fighting, Wayne Newton, Martin Lawrence, and the Beach Boys. All coming to the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, plus some great food like the Council Oak Steakhouse. If you haven't been, now is the time to get into the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the coolest place in Tampa.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Many retailers use a computer program to tell you which mattress to buy after answering a few questions. That's not how finding the right mattress works. At OMF, our associates take the time to understand your specific needs. He'll guide you through our showroom, explain the differences between models, and help you select the right mattress. No computers, no gimmicks, just personal attention and quality mattresses built locally. Visit any showroom and experience the OMF difference for yourself.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Hop in a John Deere Gator XUV for a day's work. Let's see what's on the to-do list. There goes the tree. And the fence. Not a problem. Because you've got a cargo box filled with solutions. Up to 4,000 pounds of towing capacity. And you're ready to roll.
The power's out!
Here we go again. The Gator XUV. Built for every kind of workday. Learn more at johndeere.com/Gator XUV. Nothing runs like a deer.
Check engine or ABS light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Every business starts with an idea. With smart business buying from Amazon Business, get everything you need to grow in one familiar place. From office supplies to IT essentials and maintenance tools. Ready to bring your visions to life? Learn how at AmazonBusiness.com.
1025 The Bone and Bud Light are teaming up for March Hoops. Grab your crew and enjoy ice-cold Bud Light specials at your favorite game watch spots and win Bud Light fan swag. Head to BudLightTampaBay.com now to see where you can watch, play, and win.
Tampa's biggest music weekend is back. Gasparilla Music Festival returns April 10th through the 12th at its brand new home, Meridian Fields in Water Street, Tampa. 3 days, multiple stages, and over 40 bands featuring Mount Joy, Shaky Graves, GZA and the Funky Nomads, Two Friends, High Wolf, Government Mule, and more. From Indian rock to EDM and hip-hop, there's something for every music fan. Plus incredible food and a mission that supports local music education. Single-day tickets start at just $55. Grab yours now at gmftickets.com.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
For a limited time, get up to 35% off cruises, plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1309294.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Garabo Live.
Newsflash. I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we went to a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
All right. You had just spoken about
You didn't call me Drubert, by the way. It seems to be quite the tradition as we start. Mo Betta, I don't know if we haven't been together.
I throw it in here. There, I have to pick my spots there.
Oh, all right.
Otherwise, it's no longer special.
It's always special.
All right, Drubert.
Hey, thank you.
You're more than welcome. Damn it, I lost one of the connecting stories. But you were talking about Xander going to purchase a car, and you were unsure if you should hang back, let him learn on his own.
Yeah.
Well, car dealers have been warned by the FTC, that's the Federal Trade Commission of you and me kids, about deceptive pricing practices and hidden fees. They warned 97 auto groups. It said the letter encouraged auto dealers to review their advertising and pricing practices to ensure that advertised prices include all fees consumers must pay when buying the vehicle. It said that at minimum, it includes evaluating the advertised prices to ensure they match actual prices charged to consumers. Yeah, which is, it's the same thing as buying a car. You get as many add-ons, if not more, as you do when you buy a concert ticket.
Yep, that is for sure. Both of them not friendly to the consumer.
You didn't watch Seinfeld, but there's a great episode when Putty, you don't know who that is.
Putty, totally. Oh, man, he's so funny.
He breaks up with Elaine, and he's a car dealer
that
was going to sell Seinfeld a car, and he was getting a sweetheart deal. And then when they break up, he's like doing on it. He's like on the thing, registering it up on the calculator. He's like, auto body, undercarriage, rusty, keys. Seinfeld goes, keys. He looks up. How you going to start it? He goes, finder's fee. Finder's fee? It was on the lot.
Kramer.
That was a funny day. Might be time to trade Trader Joe's because over 9 million pounds of popular Trader Joe's products sold in Florida have been added to the recall.
Oh, damn.
The notice stated that the foreign object was glass measuring 1 to 3 centimeters long and 2 to 4 millimeters wide. That's big enough to do some damage. It was distributed, the product, in 43 states. I will say this. This is not the first product to be recalled by Trader Joe's. The nationwide recall already included Trader Joe's chicken fried rice with stir-fried rice, vegetable seasoned dark meat, and eggs, and Trader Joe's chicken shumai.
Oh, no.
Yes. Stop buying Chinese food from Trader Joe's.
Why are they being recalled?
Glass, pieces of glass.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's what I was, it was the length of foreign objects being glass measuring 1 to 3 centimeters long and 2 to 4 meters wide. Yeah, that's going to do some damage to you.
Glass, not just like an undeclared allergen, but
glass. Yeah. Here's a car story I wanted to tag on to my other car story. Couple accused of leaving dog in car to do what, Drew?
Couple accused of leaving dog in car to hang out with another dog.
To attend a concert in Clearwater. To hang out with another dog would have been funny. But Dayline, Pinellas County, a couple faces animal cruelty charges after leaving their dog in the car while they attended a concert, the Clearwater Police Department said. Officers responded to Drew Street after reports of a dog in a car with the windows up. According to the arrest affidavit, here come the names, people.
Right.
Leticia Lacosto, 5'7", and Umberto Lacosto, 58, arrived at the concert venue
They're going
around
to see
5.
Foreigner and Styx,
No, they were not. I mean, maybe they were. They arrived at 5 and left their shared dog, a small mixed breed, in the vehicle with the windows up. People passing by the car notified officers of the animal, which appeared to be in distress and barking. It appeared to be, once they inspected the animal, covered in fecal matter and matted fur. There was a water bowl inside the vehicle, Drew. Yeah,
What's the problem?
It was depleted with less than an inch of water remaining.
That's a problem.
At the time the car was parked, the heat index outside was 72 degrees. But officers said when they entered the vehicle, it felt around 10 to 20 degrees warmer. Taken to a local hospital, the dog was, for treatment. And the couple, well, they probably should forego sharing. Let me put it that way, sharing another pet. It's not good for you.
So it doesn't say what, let's see.
I was like, I was going to say that. Doesn't mention what the concert was. Lumberto.
I mean, it had to be like,
you want to
it had to be at the Sound or Billheimer Capitol Theater or Ruth Ecker.
Yeah, but they were
Saturday. Okay, well, you keep going. I'm gonna find out what concert was Saturday.
I have 2 back-to-back articles. One is an article and one is the dumbest headline I've ever read this year. Over 400 TSA employees quit since shutdown began.
Oh, yeah.
This pointless, reckless shutdown of our Homeland Security workforce has caused that more than 400 TSA officers to quit and thousands to call out from work because they are not able to afford gas, childcare, food, or rent. This was said by Lauren Biss, the acting DHS Assistant Secretary. The departure from the workforce obviously have strained airports, many of which had to close. Unmanned TSA checkpoints creating longer lines as fewer officers take on the workload. Obviously, in the news all over the world today, ICE agents were sent to, I think, 14 airports, not Tampa, not Pi, to apparently stand around.
Oh,
because first and foremost, they're not qualified, trained, or certified to work in X-ray, to do bag checks.
What are they doing?
The AIT. They can sit on there's some checkpoints have the exit position where you sit at the exit to make sure nobody goes up the exit.
Okay.
So that's what they can do. So that'll free up that one officer.
Oh yeah,
that one on that one air side to be able to do the job of 399 others, as well as the 400th one. It's ridiculous. And when you see all of the footage, that's all they're doing. They're really basically just standing around, making money. Wonder how much it costs to fly them in and put them up in hotels and eat and I wonder if cumulatively you probably could have just paid your freaking TSA employees.
Probably. They just can't get it done. The Dems tried to backdoor Willie, and the Republicans said no.
Yep. Now check this out. Sarasota Airport, this was the headline. TSA lines don't seem to be much of a problem at airports that technically don't use TSA officers. I'm going to say that again. This is the headline. TSA lines don't seem to be much of a problem at airports that technically don't use TSA officers. They are the airports that will use a private company.
Yeah.
Probably not as many problems because they're paying their employees.
That's why.
Idiots.
Yeah, that's definitely why.
Come on, man.
I have an answer, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I did some on-the-fly research over here.
All right.
Now, you would think, due to the ethnic names of these two individuals, you would think
I can't wait.
that Leticia Lacasto and Roberto Lacasto, 57 and 58, respectively, would have been at maybe Diana Ross at the Ruth Eckerd Hall.
Okay.
You'd be wrong. For I Googled the address where they, would you believe that the concert that these morons attended, where they left their dog
in the car, windows rolled up.
They were at the Bay Care Sound seeing Joe Bonamassa.
What?
That's where, the address where they got arrested is right where they were going to see Joe Bonamassa.
A guitar virtuoso?
I know they don't seem like they would be fans based on their names.
Yeah.
They probably won tickets from this radio station.
Nobody's, I ain't going to say that.
If there is a radio station that has listeners that would leave a dog in a car to go to a concert.
It's this radio station.
Phone fam.
I-4 blast of Florida Highway Patrol stopped Rocket Man hauling fake missiles in Plant City. He's got fake, did you see the truck?
No.
He's got fake missile set.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, first off, we're at war. Secondly, MacDill Air Force Base has been under a couple of different lockdowns, and you're stupid enough to be thinking you're cute hauling missiles on I-4 on a Sunday afternoon.
Jeez.
The missiles were determined to be plastic devices used for shows and events, but still be able to read the timeline and say, perhaps I should cover these up. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, numerous drivers, rightfully so, called to report a truck that had missiles mounted on it. And after they intercepted it, they determined it was safe with a strong suggestion on how to better transport the vehicles.
What an idiot.
Florida man gonna always Florida man.
Yeah.
They always.
True that.
Reacher reached out and touched somebody.
Man, we love this guy too. He's a great actor, big old beefcake.
Pump the brakes. I did more unintentional laughing at the 3 seasons of Reacher than listen, it was fun, but it was. Have you started watching DTF yet?
Not yet. No, it's come across my timeline.
Okay, all right, yeah. It'll do
DTF
that.
St. Louis or whatever.
Yeah, it'll be coming across a couple of things.
All right.
Reacher star Alan Richardson neighbor F's around and finds out. We've seen the video. In the video, apparently what happened was this neighbor felt that Reacher had sped through on a motorcycle the day before or 2 days before.
Yeah.
Came through another day with his 2 kids in tow, each on their individual dirt bikes or mini bikes. And he, according to some people, he got into the way of Reacher, almost caused him to crash.
All right.
According to him, Reacher was mad because he had given him the finger the day before, and Reacher had given him back the finger. Either way, the video picks up from a neighbor's window where Reacher's got the guy on the ground, and he's delivering a couple of haymakers to the face.
And if you've never seen the guy who plays Reacher on the Amazon show, not Tom Cruise, oh my God.
Yeah, you do not want to mess around with him.
Huge.
According to Reacher, or the actor that played him, he is cooperating completely with the police. And what I found interesting in the video is the 2 boys, and they can't be 8, 12. They're just sitting there calmly watching their dad pound somebody into the ground.
Like it's nothing new.
And then dad gets back on his bike. He pulls off, and then they just pull off.
Let's go.
I mean, come on. You got to be careful. I don't know that he will face anything, but it's not a good look. Speaking of not a good look, have you seen the DUI arrest body cam footage of Timberlake?
What a dick.
He was not. That wasn't what my takeaway was. You're not wrong. My takeaway was he was looking rough, dude. Why did you think he was a dick?
I thought he was okay. We joking around with the cops, but then when he's in the booking room and he's like, "Thanks for doing your job, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for doing your job. I had 1 martini and tried to follow my." White? What do you mean this is white? I ain't white. I'm Timberlake for shizzle, my nizzle.
I'll tell you this, he ain't had one nothing. That dude, he was hammered.
He was wasted.
Completely. Oh, and finally and sadly, before that, what would you say if I said, Miss Tessmacher?
If you said what now?
Miss Tessmacher?
I would have you checked for a head injury.
You ever know that movie? Miss Tessmacher?
I do, but I can't think of what it is.
That is the late Gene Hackman yelling for Miss
Superman.
Superman.
That's right. Thank you.
Miss Tessmacher.
That's right.
Was Lex Luthor's girlfriend.
Yeah.
In Superman. Died today. She was 81. Yes.
She's joining him in heaven.
Valerie Perrine, who you never heard of, who was really kind of a very cute woman, and you never heard anything bad about her. She was also in Bob Fosse's Lenny Bruce biopic. Lenny, you remember Valerie? Miss Tessmacher?
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, she faced Parkinson's disease, and eventually, it took her life. Yeah, what was the run? 81. I want more, but it's a better run than this final story.
Oh,
OnlyFans owner Leo Radvinsky dies at 43. Did you hear that?
No, go ahead.
Yes. Leo Radvinsky, the owner of the adult content platform OnlyFans.
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
He was a billionaire.
Yeah.
Money can't buy you. What do they say? Health, something about health and money and health.
Money can't buy you happiness.
Yeah. Health is the most important thing. Died. He was 43 years old. He died of cancer, obviously, according to a company statement obtained by Reuters on Monday. We are deeply saddened to announce the death of Leo Radvinsky. Leo passed away peacefully after a long battle with cancer. And OnlyFans spokesman said his family has requested privacy at this difficult time. The backstory was born in Ukraine, raised in Chicago, graduated from Northwestern University with a bachelor's degree in economics. In 2018, he bought OnlyFans, turning the fan subscription platform that allows users to pay for content from creators into a popular adult content website, which was making Radvinsky $1.9 million a day.
1.9 a day.
Yeah. He also ran a venture capital fund he founded in 2009, centered on investments in technology organizations. According to Forbes, they estimate that his worth at the time of his death, $4.7 billion.
I hope he spent it well. You can't take it with you.
You can't. There you go. You can't take it with 43.
F cancer.
R.I.P.
F it in its butt.
Absolutely, and that's the Mo better.
I just realized where I know Valerie Perrine from. I'm like, man, that name sounds super familiar.
All right.
She starred in a movie that I know you and I are into some obscure stuff.
Sure.
I can say with absolute certainty that there is no one listening right now, and I mean no one listening right now, who remembers the movie that I saw Valerie Perrine in. I will even tell you who starred in the movie with her, and you will still not be able to tell me,
give it to me
what it was or what it was
Love
about.
a good challenge, Drubert.
Valerie Perrine, a pre-Police Academy Steve Guttenberg, Bruce Jenner, a pre-chopped his you-know-what off, Bruce Jenner. What is that film? It was a biopic / retelling of the origin story of a band. It came out in 1980, written by Alan Carr.
Oh, man. Was it a biopic written by Alan Carr? Bruce Jenner, he would have had to have been one of the rock and rollers. Valerie, the Babies?
Incorrect. I like no one listening even knows. Like I am the only person who was such a huge fan of this band that the movie is about that I went to see it in the theater.
Sucker.
I loved it. I saw it repeatedly and had the soundtrack. The band featured, this is going to totally give it away, the band featured a cowboy, a construction worker, a police officer, and an indigenous American.
What the hell was that Village People's movie's name?
Come on.
Oh.
Come on. Valerie Perrine starred in it.
Valerie Perrine.
Steve Guttenberg starred in it.
Oh, damn it. I know it. I didn't
Bruce
see
Jenner
it,
starred in it.
But I can't give you the name.
It was called... I saw it in the theater when I was 11 years old.
Really?
Everyone you meet, the children in the street are swaying to the rhythm. There's something moving.
It was called...
There's no place to hide, so I even try.
Stand by. This chorus of this song is the same name as the movie that literally no one listening remembers or saw.
I didn't remember it or see it.
No one did. I had the soundtrack. Here we go.
But I remember the title. Stop the music. Yeah.
Nobody can stop the music.
Oh, God. Stop the music.
Tell the wind don't blow. So the song was about the Village People and their origin story. I'll never forget, there was this song where they did a commercial for milk. One of the worst movies you'll ever see, and this song blows. Do the shake, do the shake.
Oh, God.
The milkshake, do the shake, 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 the milkshake, do the shake. When they come home from school. All right, and they want something that's cold to drink, cold to drink.
Oh, yeah.
You got the tea they need.
They also want something good and sweet.
Good and sweet.
Just get a glass.
Just get a glass of milk. Oh,
You see, it's not very
hard to drink.
Not very hard to make. Have ice cream and blend.
So great.
Valerie Perrine was in that?
Oh, yeah.
Was she the cowboy?
She and Steve Guttenberg were a love interest.
A movie.
Yeah.
Top line by Bruce Jenner and Steve Guttenberg.
That's right. David London's song Samantha. That was Valerie Perrine's character's name.
Let's get our own song.
Samantha.
My will is wearing thin. The walls are closing in. I need you, baby.
Man, music sucked back then, huh?
Oh, certainly the Village People's music sucked.
When we come back, I got a little What's Good with Garabo for you. It's a great, uplifting story. Also, the dumb feud between Chappell Roan and some weird family. And I think you and I will agree, the very worst spin-off television program of all time. Hands down, you cannot find a worse spin-off program available than the one that debuted today in history in the year 1982. We'll tell you what it is next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
At last check in Pinellas, a crash still on the right lane block southbound on US 19 approaching the Park Boulevard Gandy overpass. Another one's clearing along US 19 north of Nebraska, and a disabled vehicle has been blocking the right lane along southbound I-275 at Gandy. No major problems are being reported in Hillsboro. This is Jim with traffic.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, never goes out of style. Like when air conditioning companies offer $29 tune-ups. Seriously, don't fall for that old trick. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. Cox Heating and Air Conditioning has an honest and trusted solution. It's your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, Cox Certified Air Technicians visit your home, fully inspect your AC unit so you are set and ready for the Florida heat. Get your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan for only $99 today and see all the deals to keep your home cool all year long. Visit now at coxair.com. License number CAC 18161108.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time. Hi. That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Hey, hockey fans, your friend Alex Flores here from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know what a hat trick looks like. Speed, power, and finishing strong. That's exactly what you get with the Chevy Silverado. And right now, we're offering $15,000 off MSRP in combined manufacturer's incentives and Furman savings on select new 2026 Silverado trucks in stock. That's a game-winning deal. Furman Chevy in Brandon, where Tampa Bay drives winners. On Adamo Drive or online at FurmanChevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Purchase a gold and diamond gift card up to $1,000 March 25th through the 27th, and they'll match it, giving you up to $2,000 in spending power. Remember, gold and diamond source diamonds never lose their value. You can always trade up your gold and diamond source diamond for a bigger and better one. Remember, if it's real love, it should be real natural diamonds. You don't want something that was made in a factory 2 weeks ago. 0% financing for up to 5 years, meaning if you finance $5,000, that's just $83 a month. I did the math. Gold and Diamond Source can help you trade in your old, busted, broken jewelry and use it towards a new purchase. And with gold prices at record highs, now is the best time. Make sure it's a Gold and Diamond Source diamond, 3800 Olmerton Road in Clearwater, and they're always open online at goldanddiamond.com.
It's a love you give only at Gold and Diamond Source.
Camtech continues to rank #1 in preparing students to ace that tricky Florida contractor's exam. Learn how this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at the Camtech Admin Office, 246 Crystal Grove, Lutz. Get legal with CamtechSchool.com, 800-875-PASS.
Stop searching and start saving at Stingray Chevrolet in Plant City. A special selection of new Chevys has arrived. One-time pricing below market value. Plus, we're paying top dollar for trades. Visit StingrayChevrolet.com now. Together, let's drive.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. The annual event everybody's been waiting for is here. Ammo Fest 2026, happening this Saturday, March 28th at Shark Coast Tactical. It's a good old-fashioned ammo sale with discounts on all calibers, pistol, rifle, shotgun, and more. Whether you need range ammo, self-defense rounds, or hunting loads, this is the place to stock up with some of the best prices around. Plus, enjoy food and tons of giveaways while you're there. Don't miss Ammo Fest this Saturday, March 28th. Shark Coast Tactical on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Open 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, but open online 24/7 at SharkCoastTactical.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Just when you thought the savings had ended, Crown Kia is just getting started. That's right. Right now at Crown Kia, the deals are stronger than ever. We have select new Kia models. 0% APR for 5 years. 0 down payment or 0 payments for 90 days. Don't wait. These offers won't last forever. We don't want to see you in another dealer's Kia. Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
We talk a lot about the diamonds at International Diamond Center, but did you know that over half of our showroom is dedicated to fashion jewelry, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, rings?
A woman comes in, it might not be her statement piece that she wears every day, but for a night out with friends, she wants to find that piece that truly shows her character and her taste.
IDC's Ryan McMahon says he loves seeing women come in and treat themselves.
And they deserve it. Every lady should have multiple pieces of jewelry that make her feel confident and happy when she wears it.
Colored gemstones, mixed metal styles, stackable pieces, bold looks, IDC has it all from the world's premier designers.
Our fashion pieces, they don't just sit stagnant. They're constantly changing out. We always have our thumb on the pulse of the industry. When you come into one of our stores, you see all of the latest looks that you'll see on any TV program, magazine, you name it.
Find the perfect piece of jewelry for any occasion or no occasion at all at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Here's a tale of Linda trying to lose weight, but the med prices she found were all over the place.
Hidden fees and markups made her jaw drop low. Then she found Good RX. Now she's in the know.
GLP-1 subscriptions FDA approved.
With clear upfront pricing.
And same-day pickup.
That's Good RX, the no-nonsense way. Save time and money on prescriptions.
Get to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah & Farah anytime.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com. I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Mostly clear tonight, mild in the mid-60s. We go partly cloudy on Tuesday. Could be a few showers developing, primarily across our inland counties, and high temps in the low to mid-80s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
Know you. I was thinking you could kiss my face. I'm sorry, that's probably I don't even know you. For a second when you look my way, the future I see it. I know what it's holding. I was thinking like it's you and me. I'm sorry, I love you. I don't even know you.
This might be a little forward, but
oh honey, I wanna spend my time chasing you. The only woman in this room. Sitting pretty in my view. I wanna know you.
The boys, Matt and Zach, will be playing at the National Meat Day Festival this Saturday. I know John Setting's planning on being there. I'm going to show up with Sarah and see the boys. We absolutely love these two dudes. They are so talented, so charming. And it happens at 2200 North Gomez Avenue in West Tampa.
Like a sauna, I'm so hung up like Madonna. This rhyme is gone up too long. Switch to the flow because you already know I'm the man that you had in your dream.
800-771-1025. I knew there was an F word in there somewhere. I thought I got it, but I missed it. Let's give you a what's good with Garabo before we get out of here. Give you a reason to smile from ear to ear tonight. Lately these days, the power of the internet is pretty amazing. Like, of course, there's a lot of negative stuff out there. There's no denying that. You can't get away from it. Anonymous commenters, etc. Just if it bleeds, it leads, etc. There's just a lot of bad stuff out there, and it's unfortunate. This is one of the rare power of the internet for good stories. An elderly Tennessee DoorDash driver. This guy's 78 years old, and he went viral because Brittany Smith of Tennessee saw this gentleman on her doorbell footage struggling to climb her stairs as he slowly made his way to her front door to deliver a coffee order for her daughter. Now, you can look at that in a couple of different ways. Number one, get a freaking coffee pot.
I know. How much you paying?
That cup of coffee costs you $20. It would have cost you 20 cents if you had a coffee maker. So that's one way of looking at it, sure. But this lady's a nurse, or perhaps her daughter's home alone. She doesn't know how to make a cup of coffee. She wants a little Java. So on the footage, she sees Richard Pulley, age 78. Just, guy's got no retirement account. He's got to do DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever. So he's climbing the stairs, having a hard time of it. Wife was laid off, which is why he had to kind of step it up a little bit and start driving for DoorDash. I like DoorDash. Of the three, I think I like DoorDash probably the best, but one and 1A between that and Grubhub. Elderly man, plaid button-down shirt and khakis, gripping the handrail as he's trying to get up a set of stairs and then carefully sets a brown paper bag at the front door. So this lady calls her husband and says, I don't know what kind of tip you left this guy, but it better be a good one. Her husband's a quadriplegic. He never had any contact with the driver. Probably difficult for him to make a cup of coffee, to be honest with you. He said, why? And she added, I downloaded the video and sent it to him. And he's like, oh, my God, that's awful. She wants to use social media to track this guy down so that she can get him some extra money and maybe a little bit of attention, right? Good use of the internet. Puts a clip online, quickly gets just millions of views. Somebody on Facebook goes, oh, that's Mr. Pulley. That he delivers DoorDash to our office. So they tracked down the guy, confirmed that the car in the driveway matched her doorbell footage, showed up at his door with an unexpected $200 tip. Beautiful, right?
Right.
And you think to yourself, well, that's good. You got an extra $200. It's going to help pay rent, I guess. Well, this gentleman who has completed about 6,000 DoorDash deliveries full-time while working alongside his wife, she stays behind the wheel as he gets out to deliver the goods. Story goes viral. They start a GoFundMe for this gentleman. He's worked his entire life. He's 78 years old, trying to enjoy the twilight years, and he's got to do DoorDash because his wife was laid off. Would you believe that the GoFundMe give Richard a chance to rest again, or, if you will, give Dick a rest? $965,000, including a $20,000 donation from DoorDash itself. I mean, that to them's like $5. I feel like they could have come up with more than that.
Yeah, right.
He was given a check close to $1 million. And you think, all right, life-changing money, right? Nope.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Even after viral fame and a massive payday, Mr. Pulley told the Today Show today, he'll be back to work in a couple of days. They've set my wife and I up so that we can live a more comfortable life. But after a week or two of this and it cools down, we'll get back to work because I feel good being useful.
Yeah, I'm going to need my donation back, Drew.
They plan to use the funds to slow down and ease financial stress, with Mr. Pulley adding that the donations are making life livable once again. What a work ethic this dude has at 78 years old. I taught myself how to be a good worker again, although the last couple of shifts have worked out hard because people stop and take pictures with me and all sort of things. What a story.
Is it really a work ethic, Drew?
Or is it just insanity?
I'm going to work for nothing. If I got $1 million in the bank, I'll happily show my black ass up, bring you a Big Mac.
At 78 years old.
It is.
It does seem reckless to continue to work.
Well,
like, why? Why?
The spirit is certainly admirable.
Sure.
But you have to say, you've got how many seasons around the sun again?
Yeah.
You have been blessed with an opportunity to, and if your wife is ailing or incapacitated, you certainly shouldn't be leaving her alone.
No. So, take that money and just relax with it, dude. Don't go anywhere.
Buy your wife a new set of legs.
Yeah.
Let her get, well, she was a double amputee,
Well,
right?
no, that's the lady's husband who made the DoorDash order. He's the quadruple.
Okay. Sorry, I got confused.
I can understand where he was. A whole lot going on in this story. 44 years ago today, in 1982, the very worst spin-off television program of all time debuted, starring Aaron Moran and Scott Baio, who lives locally, by the way. I think he's down in Fort Myers now.
Yeah.
Chachi.
That's where Maggot comes to die.
It is, and he will. Joni Loves Chachi. I was such a Happy Days fan that when they announced this show, I was like, oh, it's got to be great. It's got Joni and Chachi, and they love each other. Or at least Joni loves Chachi. God, what a bad piece of television that was.
I was a big fan of Happy Days. I checked out the later years, like once Richie Cunningham kind of left.
Oh, dude, when Richie left, the show was over.
Yeah, when Fonzie became a teacher, I was like, come on, man. But I don't remember if I transferred over to Joni Loves Chachi. What was wrong with it?
They worked in a pizza place. It just felt so unnecessary and hacky. Like,
well, I don't know. Did any of us ever look at it and go, man, they should have their own series?
No. Joni was nothing on that show. Little Joni Cunningham just would stand there doing nothing.
She grew up to be fine, though, Drew.
Yeah, she was all right.
What?
She was okay. But of a show that had so many, well, not so many, but a few, Laverne and Shirley.
Right.
Mork and Mindy.
Right.
And then Joni Loves Chachi.
Well, okay,
Meatloaf would tell you, don't feel bad. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
The well was running. You going to give Ralph Malph his own? Ralph and Potsy their own spinoff?
Okay, so I know Anson Williams, who played Potsy, went on to direct television and movies. What the hell did Donnie Most, Ralph Malph, do? Did he do anything?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, he had to be a guest star. He probably did a couple of Love Boat episodes.
Oh, definitely did that.
Yeah.
What did Donnie Most do after Happy Days? All right, Ralph Malph. Dad was a dentist, I remember. Continued acting in television and film, appearing in shows like Glee, The Bold and the Beautiful, and Sliders. He also established a career in voice acting for cartoons.
That's good money.
He acted in animated series including The Fonz and the Happy Days Gang, Dungeons and Dragons, and Teen Wolf, the cartoon. I don't even remember that there was a Teen Wolf cartoon. Oh, my God, dude. He also launched a successful career as a singer of swinging standards, touring with a show called Donnie Most Sings and Swings.
I vaguely remember that.
Oh, my God. Please tell me it's on the
that. Yeah.
on the Spotify.
I do remember that. He had that kind of look to him, too.
That, like, red hair.
Yeah, he could be a crooner.
Yeah. Donnie Most. Here we go. His number one song. Oh, this is so sad. His most streamed song on Spotify, Lover Come Back, has 6,282 streams. We could put today's show up on Spotify, and it would have 7,000. Here's Ralph Malph. Crooning for you.
The sky was blue and high above. The moon was new.
He's got a really good voice.
This eager heart of mine was singing. Lover, where can you be?
Were you a big Happy Days fan?
Yeah, huge. For like 5-6 years, yeah.
Yeah,
huge.
Same. Did you have the album? Do you remember the album that they put out?
I did not have it, but I do think I remember it. Yeah.
They had a song on there called the Fonzarelli Slide.
Damn it, maybe I did own it.
And it was just, it was music, and then it was, I don't even know that it was Henry Wiggum. He goes, hey, sit on it.
No, I did not have
Oh, my God, dude. The worst. But I was such a huge Happy Days. I had a Fonzie sleeping bag, Fonzie lunchbox.
You loved it more than me. I had no Happy Days paraphernalia. None.
I could not. There was something so inherently cool about Fonzie. I love that show. Thank you, Maurice.
You're welcome, Drew.
Thanks a lot for listening. Great to be back. Thanks a lot for welcoming us. And thank you again to everyone who made Down to Bowl 5 such a huge success. Everyone who attended. Galvin and Mike, that was great. Jacob 2 times. Mo and family. All of y'all, you know who you are. Thank you. Mike Olivero, and especially Corey Cardinal, Sarah, especially Achieva Credit Union. You know, they don't just sponsor these events, by the way. They show up as a team, and they bowl with us, and they have a ton of fun. We are only able to do these events because Achieva Credit Union is a community-minded credit union that sponsors us, and they helped us bring in a ton of money for the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. So thank you so much, Achieva Credit Union. When you're thinking about with whom you want to do your banking, you definitely want to do it with Achieva, ACHIEVACU.com for Achieva Credit Union. There are so many advantages, the personal touch, empowerment through education, local access, and decades of stability. They've been serving Tampa Bay since 1937. Sign up by going to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com for Achieva Credit Union. Thanks a lot for chatting along with us in the YouTube chat. Stick around for the Best of the Mike Calta show, and then listen to the live thing tomorrow morning at 6. Then the after show with Johnny B and Joj. Then JP. Then Sending Show. John's joints at 3. And Maurice and I will be right back here at 4 tomorrow. Bye-bye and take care.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
At last check in Pinellas, a crash still on the right lane block southbound on US 19 approaching the Park Boulevard Gandy overpass. Another one's clearing along US 19 north of Nebraska, and a disabled vehicle has been blocking the right lane along southbound I-275 at Gandy. No major problems are being reported in Hillsborough. This is Jim with traffic.
When you're injured in a car accident and the insurance company denies your medical bills, denies to pay your lost wages, and won't repair your car, it's time to fight back. Time to call Farah and Farah at 800-500-5555. Tampa.
Tampa's biggest music weekend is back. Gasparilla Music Festival returns April 10th through the 12th at its brand new home, Meridian Fields in Water Street, Tampa. 3 days, multiple stages, and over 40 bands featuring Mount Joy, Shaky Graves, GZA and the Funky Nomads, Two Friends, High Wolf, Government Mule, and more. From Indian rock to EDM and hip-hop, there's something for every music fan, plus incredible food and a mission that supports local music education. Single-day tickets start at just $55. Grab yours now at gmftickets.com.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. As a longtime Spectrum internet and mobile customer, I can tell you, Spectrum is the real deal. My home gets fast, reliable, fiber-powered internet with all the speed I need for streaming, working, and everything else. And with Spectrum Mobile running on America's fastest 5G network, I can stay connected anywhere I go. Plus, getting internet and mobile together saves me big. Switch today and see what Spectrum can do for you. Go to Spectrum.com to learn more. Spectrum Internet is powered by fiber and delivered by HFC.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $329 per month. New passports are just $389 per month. Or get a new HRV for an incredible $169 per month. And for a limited time, get a $2,000 bonus voucher. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
Hi, I'm Shafia Singh of the Singh Law Group.
The Single Law Group is our family-owned law firm. My husband David and I met our second day of law school and have been practicing law for over 26 years. We represent people who have been injured from medical malpractice, nursing home abuse, and car accidents. If you or someone in your family has been injured and would like to speak to a lawyer, please call us for a free consultation at 813-840-1111 or go to flacrash.com. Let our family represent yours. Main office, St. Pete.
102.5 The Bone and Bud Light are teaming up for March Hoops. Grab your crew and enjoy ice-cold Bud Light specials at your favorite game watch spots and win Bud Light fan swag. Head to BudLightTampaBay.com now to see where you can watch, play, and win.
Dizzy here. You know me on my Half the Shows lineup. I'm here to talk to you about Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club not only has the best Kava Kratom THC drinks, they also have events going on daily. Trivia, karaoke, chess club, Mandarin lessons, a bunch more stuff I didn't write down. But this Saturday, March 28th, they have a silent rave going on, and I know I'll be in attendance, probably on some party favors. Can't say exactly what, because, you know, the feds be listening. For ticket sales and more information, visit thekavasocialclub.com and follow them on social media at kavasocialclub.com. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Booyah, baby!
Hi, I'm Todd Nelson. If you're looking for affordability, Century Kia is the place for you. And as always, don't sweat the credit. Century Kia is on the big corner of Lois and Hillsborough Avenue, and we're open 24/7 at CenturyKia.com. At Century Kia, you've got a friend in the business.
A happy place comes in many colors. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Don't miss the heart-pounding action on